What's good? What's good? All right. Part two of this. Let's get it on. Let's get it on here. It's 11 o'clock in the West. I'm doing fine. This is me, T Price. This is the podcast. What's going on? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, everything's going good here. Got done doing what I gotta do. I'm gonna sit there and just round table and just have, excuse me, have everybody come on in. Oh, excuse me, got the hiccups here. Yeah. But everything's going good. Everything's numb. Hope everybody's Monday is going great. Um, Caught up on a lot of things here. Um, um, Let me see. Um, I heard it actually on the radio of an undisputed because I don't like watching it. Same old thing. They talk about the same old teams. They don't get nobody else. They do diligence and everything like that. But nevertheless, um, that's when the people like me, I get people they do diligence. I get people they do praise. Um, yeah, but when it comes down to the league, this is the problem that they have. They have plenty of stories they can actually be talking about, but it's just Brooklyn or like Lakers. That's what they do, So this is what I am. Um, um, I think the Hornets should get a lot of respect, a lot of shout and praise. Memphis should be getting a lot of shout out and praise. Um, I don't know. Some people say Jokic, but okay, but he's been in the top. Uh-oh, hold on 1 second. All right. Yeah, I just seen something that came across my phone. Just blew my mind. But anyway, um, Yeah, Memphis should get a lot of praise for what they doing. I like what they doing in Memphis. Um, the Cavaliers, they really got everything going on with them. Of course, Chicago should get enough praise. You know, Milwaukee Bucks, hey, they creeping back up in there as well, y'all. Come on, they still in the top. They still the top three seed, and that's despite all the injuries, and that's despite they still don't got Dibichezo back, and they still haven't, and they just signed Boogie, and they don't even have Brook Lopez back yet either. So he just had surgery, so he'll be back. I don't know what timetable he'll be back. But like I said, they got other teams they need to be talking about here. The Wizards definitely, and then them nobody was talking about them. Um, Miami's Miami to me. I know they lost Bam for about 6 weeks, so we'll see how they gonna look after a month from now. Um, I'm upset with this. I'm very disappointed. The Sixers. I thought they'll be up there, but the Celtics. They trying to reverse back into gear, but they over 500. They did start off bad, but to me, I think they're underachieving a whole lot as well. Um, Now, when it comes to the West, of course, Phoenix Suns, Chris Paul don't get his just praise. Um, that's how the media they don't like to keep they don't keep that same criteria. They don't keep the same energy. Because normally, if you're going by how he used to be in the MVP, Chris Paul should have won the MVP. He should have won it last year. Um, but they gave it to Joker, and Joker having one of the best years that of a big man of a big man, but the team is 500. So I don't know how they gonna do it. I think Lamelo should be in the MVP discussion. Um, of course, a sexier pick is going to be, of course, it's going to be Steph and all that, but it should be Chris Paul, man. Especially if Chris Paul still ended up having the number one seed this year. How can you just not give it to him? You know, that really blows my mind. That I know that most people say he's the most. Um, he always had the worst luck when it comes to the league. He had to sit out last year because of them protocols, and then at the same time they was up 2-0 in the NBA Finals as well. Um, mm, and the Lakers are a disappointment. The Trailblazers is and Minnesota. They okay to me. It's just more and more they play together because it's like I like the nucleus, but when it comes to Minnesota, are y'all gonna go out and really trying to really build and everything? Because I like Anthony Edwards. He's proven that he's gonna be reckoned with in the league. Um, Sacramento is just we'll see how it is with Gentry, with Alvin Gentry. Um, um, I already got you, my G. I see you, Matt Moses. What's good with my G? Long time, homie. Um, Let me just get on. Who else I say? Who else? And the Pelicans. I don't know what. I seen Zion shooting, getting some shots up at 300 some pounds, and I was just like, I don't know. He looked like he won't cool it. He looked like the Hey Kool-Aid guy to me. I don't know. Too much is given and much is required. Um, I know a lot of people don't have him in that bust life and all this other stuff. I ain't saying he's a bust. You make it to the league anyway. To me, you're not a bust. That's just a word that comes with it. They like to use in the media. Um, and, and this should also tell y'all how the media protects certain players. Um, Me, Brooklyn is number one, but I don't trust Brooklyn because I don't trust James Harden. Because when you need James Harden the most, he ain't gonna be there. And and you got a lot of people want to shit on Kyrie's name and everything like that. So we're gonna see how far they're gonna do. Because I don't think Kyrie's coming back this year. But we definitely gonna see how far Brooklyn's gonna go. I don't trust James Harden. James Harden is he when it comes down to it, he never shows up when it's time. Regular season ain't nothing when it comes down to the playoffs where you to fire your game. That's why I'm on Steph so hard. You can do all this shit in the regular season. Let me see you do it in the playoff. You know what I mean? To me, they yes, Brooklyn is number one, but they got too many. They got too many. They got too many red flags. That's just my opinion. I know they got KD and all that, but outside of KD, who else you trust? I don't trust nobody else on that squad. Um, I definitely don't trust James Harden. Um, it's gonna be really gonna be interesting. How they gonna be, how everything's gonna shape out and play. Um, I just got done watching the last Utah Jazz game, and Donovan Mitchell goes where Utah Jazz goes. So, um, they still in the top 3 or 4 seeds, which I thought they was going to be. Um, we're just gonna have to wait and see what the rest of the season gonna be like.
For now,
Well, mm-hmm. And then they also got that boy. I just thought about it too. He just hit me. This time Wesley Matthews. The Bucks did. So the Bucks are solidifying what they're doing. I like what they're doing. I like what Chicago's definitely doing. Caruso, Lonzo, DeRozan, all the key acquisitions that they did this past summer. It's proven dividends with DeRozan. Um, hey man, you gotta give the boys their credit and giving they just credit and they just do, man. Bulls, Bulls is up. Bulls is up in that thing. Um, I know a lot of people don't pay attention to regular season matchups because there's been times that I seen teams win every single game. Then in the playoffs, it'd be a different story. Of course, the game slows down and everything like that. Yada 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 yada. Um, I don't have no rookie race because I haven't seen them even showcasing no rookies. Only one I remember they showcases was Cade and Jalen Green. That's to my knowledge. I haven't seen anybody else they showcasing and everything like that. Um, have to say Evan Mobley from Cleveland. Um, I know he's been balling for the Cavaliers. Scotty Barnes. It was just a great pickup for the Raptors. Um, Cade. I'm just looking at what they got here. Oh yeah, Jalen Green. Yeah, he's. They top 10 is Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, Cade, Frank Wagner, Josh Giddey, um, Herbert Jones, Alpern Singham, Chris Duarte is 8, Nashawn Highland at 9, 10 is Jalen Green, 11 is Jalen Suggs, 12 is Jameer Robinson Earl, 13 is Davion Mitchell. Um, yeah, it's just I know Shark don't get that much playing time for Brooklyn. Um, mm, Scotty Barnes is currently leading all rookies in scoring at 14-8. Then you have yeah. They just need to showcase. They need to showcase more of these rookies. They need to showcase more of this young talent that we got. Cause we look at the league, y'all. The league is very young. The league is getting young. They're very young. So um, now I drop the link and wait for everybody to come on in. But as far as I'm concerned, psh, they just gotta showcase more of their rookies, man. So you know. So we just gotta wait and see what's going on with the league, what they gonna do. Are they still gonna go with this? Um, hey, y'all need to be starting talking about these other teams, man. Salute Greenleaf. Hey, the link is dropped. Anybody want to come on in, man? Chop it up, man. And I like what Houston's doing. Houston's now getting everything together, coming on. Everything's coming together nice for them. Um, I definitely like what Memphis is doing. Like I said, they playing without John Morant and all these other players that comes in and steps up. Now they can get all the confidence and everything that they need. Um, and that's one thing about the league. The league don't showcase their talent. You know, I know everybody talking about LeBron and even Steph and all these boys, but they getting old too. It's always time for the new wave, and that's one thing I do give credit to. Um, um, that's one thing I do give credit to. Um, David Stern, the late David Stern. Even though he knew Michael Jordan was the man, was his agent. What was the man? I won't say his agent was mostly what they was. He was their money getter for the league. He showcased everybody. You got next. You got next. You got next. You know, with all the superstars at that time, the T Macs, the Kobe's, the Grant Hills, the Vince Carters, um, Ray Ray, Ray Allen. They just did a great job of just showcasing other talent, um, other superstars, and and that's why every morning y'all wake up, it's be the same old topics. Um, yeah, it's the same old topics, pretty much. Shouts out again to everybody that's out there listening, man. Like I said, the link has been dropped. Y'all want to come on in, you can. Um, and I felt like this summer they should have been talking about Giannis. They talked about Giannis for one day, and then after that, it went straight to the Lakers, which is totally unfair. 'Cause I know other players see that. I know other players see that. I think that's why it will fuse them. It will fuse a lot of these teams. Honestly, that's just my opinion. You don't get nobody they just do. You don't get nobody their credit. We don't get nobody their credit. It's bad business. You know. Um, the Rockets they begin to figure it out a little bit. San Antonio Spurs, they up and down. Pelicans got 7 wins now. Thunder has 6, and the Rockets got 7. Compared to the Magic and the Pistons, they Magic got 5 and the Pistons got 4. So that's them the two low teams of wins of the East compared to the West. Okay. Um, the Clippers, they right in the middle of the. I'm not worried about the Clippers. 'Cause I know Paul George. I know Paul George can lead a team to the playoffs. He did it before. Um, um, I don't know what's gonna pretty much gonna shake up. Um, I don't know these 10 teams that's set right now in the West is gonna be set in stone. 'Cause anything can happen. See what they did to Charlotte. Um, Lamelo had to sit out, everything like that. Then they had to bring up 3 players from the G League, um, their affiliate, to fill out the roster spots, the rest of the roster spots, because they only had 8 at that particular time, and that was a huge win for them last night. And I know one thing: Miles Bridges should be most improved player because he balling. Miles Bridges and that pickup for Kelly Oubre. That Kelly Oubre pickup is looking really nice for the Hornets as well. Um, I like what the Hornets is doing. They need to show them more on TV. They didn't need to start giving these teams they just credit and they just praise, man. But we live in a world that monkey see, monkey do, right? I'm just gonna say something too. Also, to y'all media people, y'all keep the same energy. Y'all talk about Antonio Brown like a dog. Of course, you got to have a black person to do it. But when Aaron Rodgers, he go out there and play. It's just a difference between being black and white. When in the NFL, you black, you're gonna get disciplined. you're gonna get discipline. Whereas you're a white quarterback, you don't get discipline. And people cannot sit there and say that, oh, that's totally two different things. I don't give a care. Same is the same. Don't matter to me. One person's crime is not no different from the other person. You know what I mean? That's why um, NBA fans are irritated and everything like that, because you do got some players who think they're above the law. And then when you, and then when you have, and then when the NBA basically let him get away what he want, I just didn't like. This the only time I'm gonna mention LeBron. I ain't like. Sound like to me it was a whole bunch of excuses of why he let, of why. I don't want to hear all that. You spent $2 million on your body. Um, um, they hyping your team up. You didn't get a job done, sir. You dropped the ball like you did. Yeah, like y'all did. Um, and that's all I got to say about that. Um, I just don't get it. I just don't get these. I just don't get the media. What angle were they trying to prove? Because normally you already know around now they was hyping up all these things. Now all of a sudden now the MVP toss is not even being discussed. Whereas any other time it would have been discussed. Oh, I get it, because they the guy that they want to be in a discussion, which I don't think he don't even need to be in the discussion because he ain't played enough games. And even when he was on the floor, your record would say who y'all is. Um, that's why I'm more into more of a college basketball sense, because I do like the college game compared to the league. Even though I do like the league, I like the league because I'm just a fan of the game. But the college is just more out there. They just seem like they're more hungrier. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Um, like I said, y'all want to come on in? Come on in. Just come on in and chop it up. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we can get it. Hmm. Yeah. No, I had to go to my other favorite thing that I like to use, other than other than the Black Folks Bible in the sports is Stat Muse. And here are the rookie leaders. Scotty Barnes is averaging 15-1. Cade is
Salute,
averaging
salute.
salute homie. Cade is averaging 14-1. Evan Mobley is averaging 14-1. Jalen Green is averaging 14. Frank Wagner is averaging 13.6. Chris Duarte is 13.1. Jalen Suggs is 12.3. Josh Gidley is averaging 10.4. Davion 9.1. Seagun is 8.6. Yes, sir. How you feel about your Rockets, man?
Oh, I think they come together. You know what I'm saying? Jalen, KPJ, they out right now. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, 6 in a row. I can't wait to Wednesday so we play them bitch ass Brooklyn Nets.
I just not a fan of them this year, bro. I know they a number one seed, but they got too many. They got too many. They got too many holes.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
gonna
you.
get. It's gonna get exposed though. It's gonna get exposed though because you know why? This is why I don't understand people. They want to shit on Kyrie so goddamn bad, but so y'all try to tell. I tell you this: if Kyrie was on there instead of James Harden, I think they'll be better. They
Yeah,
still be. They still be in first, but they'll look way more better. I just don't. I don't trust James Harden, man. I don't trust him. I sound like
yeah.
Mookie. I
Brooklyn,
sound like Mookie now. Shout out to my boy Mook.
they,
Shout
they,
out.
they, the Rockets, they records just. I mean, not the Rockets. The Brooklyn is just. They record don't feel like they number one. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, man. It's just it feels weird. I watched
Mm-hmm.
them the other day. Playing. I think who they was playing Minnesota, and I was like, Minnesota not really, one of them upper echelon teams, but Brooklyn taking these type of teams to the wire. You know what I'm saying? That tells you a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
And that, but at least they winning though.
Yeah,
Compared
they
to the
winning.
Lakers,
They winning. You got to
compared
give
to
them
the
that.
Lake, and compared to the Lakers, they lose. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's just. I just keep it a buck here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I give them their credit, but I don't see them coming out that east, bro. And I like what Milwaukee is doing. They signed Boogie, and they just signed old boy again too. Wesley Matthews. They signed him
Oh
again.
yeah, I seen that. You sounding back.
Yeah, and they also and look, Brook Lopez gonna be coming back pretty soon. Then they gonna get
Mm.
DiVincenzo back. Hey man, Brooklyn's. I mean,
Hmm.
I think it's gonna be the Bucks. I won't say too early. It's still
Yeah,
too
I'm,
early.
I'm not gonna call
But
it
I,
too
but
early.
I'm not disregarding them because they are the champs out the East. I feel like they the team
Right.
to beat in the East.
They the
Right
team
as
to
of
beat. They the champs.
they the
Facts.
champs. I got to give them their credit, man. That's how it's supposed to be. And for the NBA not to do their due diligence and not talk about them this year is a really smack in the face. And not only that, to y'all media people, just for y'all for then doing that, the same team that you talking about, they blowing up in y'all face. Now y'all running out of shit to say. Matter of fact, y'all ain't got nothing to say about the Lakers right now, huh?
Hell nah, motherfuckers ain't got no content.
No content about the Lakers now, huh? Salute Panama Queen. I see you in the building. Jersey, Panama Queen. You gotta stop that, lady. You gotta stop having these boys. You gotta stop having these boys all mesmerized and leaving your perfume and on their jerseys and shit. You can't be doing all that, man. I remember she said that shit to Wills. Boy, that shit had me weak. We was playing Jersey gang. Panama, my boy Wilts was like, really, Panama Queen? Alright, alright. Shout out to my boy Wilts, man. Hey, man, you missing on the milk carton. You missing on the milk carton. And Annie K, you too. You missing on the milk carton too. But shout out to the homies though, man.
Annie K came through my channel one day.
Yeah, she come through and show love. She know how she is. She listens. She always supportive. That's one thing I can say. If you got some good, she'll support you. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Right.
That's all we want, man. It's just like I was telling my boy earlier. He was like, bro. He's like, man, you do all these darn streams and shit, man. He's like, dude. He's like, I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But I just do it, man. Sooner or later, Hey, you can't make nobody do anything they don't want to do. That's first of all. And trust me, I'm trying to get my thing off the ground. So I ain't even a year in yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just basic. I just started what January, February, March, April, May. I think I started like around May or June or something like that. I, you know what I mean? So it's all good, Green man. Hey, like I said, I'd rather watch college basketball right about now, bro. I ain't lying. College basketball is lit. College basketball is lit right now. I ain't gonna lie. Cause Gonzaga lost again. They got their ass beat by Alabama basketball team, and I can't stand looking at Alabama because every time I look at Alabama and I look at the players that's still there, some of the same players that who brought there, Avery Johnson.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, they all that kind of remind me of. It's like that coach just inherited a team. It's just like Golden State, for instance, when they fired Mark Jackson and then they gave it to Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's great, man. But what's the weather like that, bro? Man, I was out a little bit. I was out there today, just for about 5 or 10 minutes. Doing a little, doing those, cause I already done my shop. I do my shopping early in the year.
It's about to pour down out here.
Uh, is it gonna pour out here? I don't know what it's gonna do, but it need to do something. It said the horse tested positive for a steroid. He
Who?
give I'm Sports Center. It said Medina Spirit collapses, died during workout at Santa Anita Park, according to horse tested positive for a steroid following 2021 Kentucky Derby win. Man, they people, man. Why you be juicing up these animals, man? Leave these animals alone, man.
Man.
In the college football playoff, I know some people just might as well say just give it to Alabama, but I don't know. We just gonna see. I knew Georgia was gonna lose. I told my big cuz it was gonna happen. Every time you have faith in them boys, they all Georgia. They always let you down. Every time, every time. But you know they always make it seem like also too that the student is not better than the teacher. So we're just gonna see what it is for out now. But yeah, I just gave. Let me go stat muse on here. Stat muse. Shout out to my boy LB, cause he the one that told me about this, man. I forgot I even have it on my thing. All right, stat muse. Mm. College basketball. Yeah, Panama Queen. I see y'all on Carolina won their game against Georgia Tech yesterday. First game in the ACC. That's a good way to get off to a good start. 'Cause Georgia Tech beat them twice last year. Um, but before then, they lost. They won like 9 out of the last 10 meetings or something like that. Before Georgia Tech won two in a row. Um, College basketball just to me is just wide open. Um, I think the complete team right now to me is Purdue. I like what Purdue got. I like what Matt Painter's doing out there in Lafayette. I like what they doing over there. Um, Baylor's still gonna be in the mix. It's just too many teams. I think it's gonna vie. I don't think Gonzaga is a clear cut.
Salute, Panama.
I don't think Gonzaga got too many holes. They got too many holes in their team, and that what happens when you amp up the competition. You know what I'm saying? Now you see these losses. You know you ain't gonna see no undefeated Gonzaga like you did in previous years. Cause now they stepping up their game up and playing stronger competition. Even though they did beat Texas early in the year, but to me that wasn't. To me that was just that. That was just a whole bunch of players just coming together. Basically, a whole bunch of transfers all on one team. You know, Chris Beard he left Texas Tech and ended up going to Texas. So, and shout out to Shaka Smart too, man. He out there at Marquette too. Another brother coach, man. I think that's one of the good coaches out there in ball. Of course, I gotta give Mike Anderson, St. John's. Got to give him some credit too, cause he's the one that's still doing that Nolan Richardson 94 feet of hell,
Mm.
full court pressure basketball. Mm. Now I'd rather watch the college basketball than the league right now, bro. That's just me personally because they don't because the league ain't marking no. They look what are
It's
they
the same
marking?
team,
It's
man.
just the same teams, and I was like, and it's hard for me to get a because normally we should already know what rookies is busting out and all this other stuff, but how we don't know if they don't tell us? They don't show it either, so that's why y'all able to have other watch other teams and everything like that, man. Hey, that's the only way you gonna get. That's the only way you gonna know about these other teams. If you have, if you,
Right. It's crazy. They got all this league pass and shit, and then you watch all these games, and then you turn on ESPN to see what they talk about, and they talk about the same shit.
mm-hmm. But you know how they used to be with us, though. Oh man, he is leaving Oregon. Oh Nelly, I know my boy don't like that shit. I know my boy don't like that shit.
Who that?
The coach of Oregon, U of O, he's going to Miami. But then again, he went to Miami. He used to go. He used to play for the Hurricanes. Um, so when you graduated, that's his alma mater. So I already know. I don't know if my homeboy's son is going to decommit to from Oregon or not. Now they Christopher is going to University of Miami. So we're just gonna have to wait and see that out. But out here, man, the weather's just it's just gloomy. Just a gloomy day, man. Cause like last week,
Mm-hmm.
last week it was all in the 60s. It's been in the 60s. It was like in the 60s all week. Like last week, like last couple of weeks, it's been in the 50s and 60s and stuff. So um, I don't know. Yeah, college football playoff is be on December the 31st. Alabama will play Cincinnati. Then you got Georgia will play Michigan. But I just got a gut feeling Alabama gonna win another title.
Man, Alabama, man, they seem to always be relevant, man. Their organization's just A1, man.
And not only that, man, when you get all the this like, dude, it's like it's not even no hate. I don't even hate. Hey, it's like, dude, when you get all the best players in the country every darn year, you better win some goddamn championships.
Straight up.
I mean, god dang. But then you never know. You might have a team that's gonna. Hey, you got some of these teams might be built for them. You know what I'm saying? Could shock them. You never know. Cause Georgia barely beat Cincinnati last year in the play. When they played in a bowl last year. When they played each other last year. They.
Right.
I just don't like they. I don't like Stetson Bennett as their quarterback. I just not a fan of him. I never was a fan of his. I mean, you got all that talent. You got all them weapons. You got great tight ends. You got all this, and nah, man, nah, nah. But we're gonna have to see what it's hitting for when it comes down to it. 'Cause I know a lot of people is not giving Cincinnati a chance, so we'll see.
We shall see. Hey, T Price, you ever seen that Will Smith movie?
Oh yeah, Trey got me watching that. You talking about the one with Venus?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
King
seen.
Richard.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah, I
It
liked
was,
it too.
it was cool.
Yeah, I was like, dang, when they gonna talk about Serena? That's what I was. That's what I was
They
waiting
need to make
for.
a part 2, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna have to make a movie about Serena, man, because Serena was just, man. I know that was probably tough for her. You know what I'm saying? When he did what he do, but you see what the mama was doing. The mama was still practicing with Serena. Still, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was like, I didn't know you got two girls. He was like, hmm. He said,
Yeah,
go.
he said I got 2 Michael Jordans.
He didn't even know that girl was over there like that. She knew. His mama knew. The mama knew though.
Yeah, the mama. Yeah, the mama. That's what the thing. Mama ain't gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? She gonna do her thing on the side. And then that part
hmm
where she entered that tournament by herself, Serena.
hmm
I was like, yo, that just let you know she gonna be one to be the one.
hmm Yes, sir.
I didn't know he had all them kids like that doing all that shit.
hmm hmm
Boy, digging down everything.
Hey, she had kids too outside too. It wasn't just him. You know what
Oh,
I'm
for
saying?
real?
Yeah, Trayvon explained it when he was
Oh,
on
I
here in the
didn't.
back.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know none of that.
hmm They both had the kids. They both had kids. I think Serena and Venus was from them two, from them,
Oh,
and
so they the
everybody
only
else.
2 kids that they had together.
I think the other
Uh,
ones was yeah from the previous relationship.
mm,
hmm Yes, sir.
what about that? True story. That Kevin Hart I mean that Kevin Hart series.
I don't watch Kevin Hart. I don't believe nothing that they say is true story, man. Cause, dude, I know what you. I I never was a fan of Kevin Hart. Never had. I never liked the Kevin Hart. Never liked Kevin Hart. I don't get into him. I don't think he's even funny at all.
Yeah, I don't.
I still fuck with Cat.
Yeah.
I
I'm
still
kind of
take
with you
Cat.
on that.
I fuck with Cat Williams way before I fuck with that nigga. And I met Cat Williams, so uh,
I just respect Kevin Hart's grind and the hustle and whatever, but you know,
hey, a lot of people don't know. Or for you to stay on top, you're gonna have to do a lot of shit. And
yeah.
that nigga been staying relevant for a long time. And ever since I seen him in that movie when he kissed Rock in the mouth, now I was like, yep, I already know what you're doing, sir.
Oh
I
yeah, man. See,
That let me know right there. See, but that's how you stay relevant, man. That's how you stay relevant in that industry. You gotta do something strange for a piece of change in the movies and all this other stuff. Fuck out of here. Why you think this man been so? Man, look, man. I remember when he first came out. He was like what in
both of them.
Paper Soldiers. He was like in Paper Soldiers,
Hmm.
and a lot of people say he was funny in that. I didn't think he was funny in Paper Soldiers.
And I seen that movie, but it wasn't funny to me, so I didn't really like
Me too.
get into it like that. But I think his first stand up that really took off. You know what I'm saying? Like I forgot the titles of them, but they was cool though. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
just,
just
I
it
never liked none of his stand-ups. I don't
just
like, man.
fall off.
I remember I was watching it one day with one. Well, that's when my bestie at the time. That's when we was in contact with one another. I went over there to watch it with her and my god kids and shit, and my goddaughters, and they was all laughing and laughing all hard. I'm high as blitzing. I was high as blitzing, and I wasn't even laughing at all. And they was like, Uncle Terrence, you ain't laughing. I'm like, man, this dude is not funny. I'm funnier than Kevin Hart.
Man, yeah.
You know what I mean? I never liked it, Kevin. I'm not throwing no shade, but dude,
Yeah.
he don't make me laugh like the Richard Pryors and the Eddie Murphys and the Martin
Yeah.
Lawrences and definitely
Jamie
my boy
Foxx
Chris
still
Tucker.
funnier than that nigga.
Oh, Jamie Foxx, yeah, even though he put on the dress too, but anyway, Rwanda, all them, I remember
Hmm.
all that shit.
All them niggas put
All them
on
niggas did
dresses.
this as men, but still, but it is what it is, man. But a lot of people don't know what it's in for when you get in that industry, man. Why is always got to be the black folks got to put on the dresses and shit like that? You never notice that? It's always the blacks got to do this. The black, um, I never forget, Foolish.
Goddamn rituals.
I was watching that. I was watching Foolish this morning. That nigga. And then shout out to my boy Eddie Griffin, man.
Eddie
He said,
Griffin, yeah.
that nigga said Air Force Harrison. Man, that man, he put on the dress. Air Force Harrison. That's my nigga right there, man. I met him too. I actually met him. I met him in Kansas
Eddie
City.
Griffin?
Yeah, my boy,
Oh, that's
Keith.
what's up.
My boy Keith Perry is his name. His Keith Perry. His name is his name. His mama graduated high school with with Eddie Griffin. And one day he was at the house just chilling, and I just came through or whatever. I always came through the holler because that was my little partner. You know, I was old. I was like an older OG at that time. I was way older than everybody, but everybody thought I was young as fuck because I looked
Right.
young. I just came over there and I knew he was in there and shit, but I was in there just chilling and everything. And he was like, "Man, this the first dude I ever met in my life, and never came and sweated on me or anything." And I was like, "Man, you just a person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just a person with clout. You know what I'm saying?" And
Down to earth.
yeah, he just down, man. Eddie, man, he's cool, man. Hey, I be following him on YouTube too. You know he got a page on YouTube.
Nah, I ain't know. I know. I used to watch all his clips and shit.
Man, I watch
I ain't know he had a
everything. He
page.
be spitting gems out too. He be spitting out gems, man. Look him up, man. Look up Eddie Griffin, man, on YouTube. You be like, what?
I be
Yeah,
listening
man. He
to
be.
DL Hughley, his
Oh,
YouTube channel, but you know he more political now. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep
I
you
never.
informed.
I don't. I really don't. I really don't fuck with DL like that either. I
You don't
never
fuck with
was a.
DL like that?
Nah, I never liked the DL like that either, man. My realest ones to me was Eddie. See, I liked it the realest. I was always the realest to me.
Hmm.
Like that's why I always respected Eddie Griffin. You know what I'm saying? His grind. Trust, I like DL back in the day, but
Yeah, I'm just talking
nah,
about like
now
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
I can't. I
Now
can't. No.
I'm not talking about like him being funny. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. I'm just talking about him being informative.
Oh
He was
yeah.
always like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. DL. Yeah. DL. He gonna let people know what's going on. I just don't follow him. I used to listen to Ricky Smiley a lot. I don't listen to him no more. There's a lot of brothers is like the old pioneers. I really don't listen to anymore, man, because hey, they ain't doing
Comedy
what
ain't
they
the
supposed
same
to.
no more, man.
Hell
Like
nah.
it ain't the same.
Now comedy now
People
is
attention
wilding
span
out.
is so short these days. T-Price.
Now that everybody think comedy is wilding out and shit like that.
Nah, yeah, that
They
that
be
shit scripted
rehearsing that
too.
shit, and they be
Yeah, they be
rehearsing
script. That
it,
shit
and they be
scripted, man.
rehearsing and all this other stuff too, man. So, what is comedy nowadays?
Man, I don't know, bro.
That's why I stick to my old school comedy, the
I
old
be
Richard
watching
Pryors.
85 South Show. DC
I can't stand DC Young Fly, man.
DC Young Fly,
He another
Carl,
dude. He
Chico
another.
and Carlos.
I like Chico, like Chico
Carlos
B.
funny too.
Yeah,
Chico and Carlos, them niggas
Chico.
funny.
Yeah, them the only two I really like. I like them, but
Yeah.
I don't like DC
DC just
Fly.
that young energy guy. You know what I'm saying?
He sound like a younger Kevin Hart, just irritating as fuck to me. I never liked the DC Young Fly. Now I like the other two now. Then they funny.
Yeah, them niggas.
Them boys. I like that show 85. So I like that show that they do though.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not a
be
fan
watching
of.
it.
I just not a fan of DC Young Fly, either, man. He might me too much of Kevin Hart. To me, he might me of Kevin Hart.
Right. That's the young generation. You know what I'm saying? They come through that Vine and all them short clips and shit. Like it's a short span of comedy. Like, and
I
then when
do.
you
I
get
used
on
to watch a
stage, like
lot
the
of
old
Big
school
Jaw.
guys, huh?
I used to watch a lot of Big Jaw.
Who is it?
Big Jaw on YouTube. He have a lot of short skits on YouTube.
Oh, okay,
Um,
I got you.
um, oh yeah, he always had them curvy ladies on there with the booty, but some of them girls begin to look fake though too. But I just don't get into it no more. The
You
shit
fuck
used
with
to be
Country
funny.
Wayne?
Yeah, Country Rain funny. I like Country Rain. Yeah, Country Wayne funny. He's a little short dude.
Yeah,
Country,
Country
yeah,
Wayne with the big ass eye.
yeah, Country Wayne. He might be my boy,
He,
Andre Bedell.
he be having that old school chick that's bad as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of the people I'm talking about, they all do the same video. They be all in the same shit, man. They all support one another. That's one thing I like about them that they do. I like who else I like?
No,
Like I
that's
said,
true,
I don't
Nick
get
T.
into
That's
it.
true, Nick T. People get offended easily these days. You gotta keep yourself PC and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though Dave Chappelle, you know what I'm saying, he gonna let you know he don't give a fuck.
And you notice the person that's speaking out against him on Netflix is a transgender guy
Mm.
that's speaking out against him. That's what it's hitting for now. They wanna cancel him and all
And
this and that stuff.
yeah,
So
cause he be going off on the alphabet community.
man, I don't want to hear man Sports Center talking about Celtics and Lakers preview. Who gives a damn?
Celtics and Lake, man.
I know they play tonight. I think.
I don't get why they still promoting the Lakers like that though.
Well, that's what they money. That's what their money is. That's one thing I give the edge. I give the edge to David Stern. At least he marketed everybody. Everybody.
Right, right,
He knew Michael Jordan was the imprint, but he knew Jordan was on his way out too. We got to start popping up these other players. And one thing they did, he just did do one. He did a peripheral, a lot, all of them, all the all stars was getting their limelight.
right. I would, the Vince Carters, the Ray Allens when they was
Mm-hmm.
coming up. Even though Kobe was doing his thing,
Grant
the Allen
Hill.
Iverson, Grant Hill. And
Mm-hmm.
come
All
on,
the
man.
top dogs, all the top
Yep.
dogs that was there, man. They was getting
House
that
he
shot.
made them household names.
Mm-hmm.
Now you gotta be like you go down a list of players, you be like, who? Who?
I
Oh
can't
no, I ain't
stand
never
Rudy
seen him.
Gobert. He's just a waste of talent.
Oh, Gobert.
I can't stand Gobert. You just tall for nothing. If he even played against the era that, even if he played against the Patrick Ewings and the and Elijah Wands, man,
Oh, they'll eat him alive, man.
man, that nigga be barbecue chicken.
You gonna have to throw the ball to the post every single play. He can't really. And that's the thing. They be giving out defensive player of the year awards for guys who just help block shots instead of giving to a perimeter defenders. You know what I'm saying? Hold
Hmm.
on, T.
Yeah, you good. They just moved the goalposts, basically. They just moved the goalposts. Let me see who does play tonight. You got Philly, you got Hornets, then you got Thunder and Pistons, then you got Wizards, Pacers, Memphis, Miami, Denver, Chicago, Cleveland, Milwaukee, Atlanta, Minnesota, Spurs and the Suns, Magic and Warriors, Clippers and Trailblazers. They don't even play today. Yeah, that's tomorrow.
So who played today?
I just sat there and read all the teams that's played today.
Oh, I just got back. My bad.
Oh, I got you. It's Philadelphia and Charlotte, Pistons and Thunder, Wizards, Pacers, Memphis, Miami, Denver, Chicago, Cavaliers against the Bucks, Hawks and the Timberwolves,
The Cavs and Bucks might be interesting though.
Suns and the Spurs.
Mm.
And the late game is Golden State Warriors play the Magic, and you got the Clippers. They play in Portland. On the
Gotcha.
games tonight. I am not watching NBA TV. I don't care how pretty they say Malika Andrews is. Anybody look good with war paint on their faces, what my OG used to tell me. See, they get you out there looking good. They want you. That OG used to have me cracking up. Shout out to the OG, man. he just hit, it just hit my mind. He's like, man, anybody look good on TV, man. Put
Right?
makeup, put makeup on them.
Yeah, she gonna look good about around a bunch of niggas.
You know what he said about Jay Reed?
What do you say?
I ain't trying to talk about Jay Reed because all these people think about. I don't need to talk about LeBron, but LeBron always put his foot in his own mouth sometimes though too. I ain't got to talk about him. You were talking about what Kareem said about him doing that.
Oh, holding his nuts and shit
Doing
like that.
yeah, doing the Sam Cassell. Ooh, ooh, that was a nice dump by
They said
Kenny Martin.
somebody got fined for that. Van Vliet or somebody got fined for that when he did it.
You know
That's
they
too.
ain't gonna. You know they ain't gonna do LeBron like that though.
No.
LeBron get a pass.
Yeah, I already know.
He gets the pass. Sure, that's how fake Kareem is because Kareem was just propping him up, hoping him want him to break his record, and all of a sudden he don't want him to.
Mm.
Mm. I just don't like it's always an excuse. It's always an excuse. It's always an excuse. Hey, they just don't. Hey, but the Jazz is playing better. Um, but that boy Michael, what's his name, Mitchell, learning
Donovan
to,
Mitchell.
yeah, learning to use his teammates a whole lot more, man, and they're gonna be all right. And I like Jeff Green acquisition. Not they ain't got Jeff. That's who you went
No,
over
he
there, right?
on Denver Nuggets.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. No, I'm thinking about Pascal over there. Who else is? Oh, Rudy Gay. That's who over there
Rudy Gay where?
in Utah.
He in Utah? Damn.
Hmm.
Oh, I did see him on the. Yeah, I did see him
Man,
one
why the
game.
Spurs looking like a hot mess last night? I ain't know who the Spurs was when they was playing the Magic. When they was playing the Warriors. I'm like, I thought it was a fish that say Pittsburgh. Oh, ugly ass color. Oh, now they talking about who was the MVP of the week, and now they doing just the MVP of the weekend.
Of
Y'all
the
ain't
week,
going.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
week by week
yeah.
now. Huh?
Mhm.
Fuck out of here.
Mhm. They can't fire you, Richard Jefferson. You my friend. I never forget he said that shit, boy.
I seen I was listening to Ticket. I was catching a glimpse of where he was talking about Damian Lillard and the Ben Simmons. Like Damian Lillard wanted to play with Ben Simmons, right?
Mhm.
So does that mean uh they gonna try to give up like CJ McCollum or something like that?
I don't know. The Blazers got a they fired their GM.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And I don't know who's going to be the next in change into that, but I don't know. We just wait and see, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit changing up, man. This shit crazy.
Yeah, man, it was so bad, man. Cause the homie was like, my boy saw me this morning. Was like, hey, let's smoke something. I'm like, nigga, I ain't smoking shit. He was like, hold up. He said, you say that again? I like, nigga, you heard me. I'm a grown ass man. So that nigga thought I was playing, right? So he saw me, and and he be like, he was like, T Pre, man, what's good, man? I was like, bro, I was like, man, you can have all of it. He was like, nigga, it feel like Christmas. Like, nigga, it is your Christmas. Like, get the hell up out of here, man. I told y'all, I'm done. I'm done smoking, bro. Like, I'm done.
Hey, go ahead, mill it to H time.
I had to give that shit away, bro. I can't have that shit on me, bro. No, and I still looking at so much shit in my fucking face right now, all my trade and everything, man. Knowing that shit would have been gone already, man. It's just, I just don't want. It's just, I think God is like, man, it's just time for you to leave it alone now.
Or yeah, just give
It's
it a break.
just it's time to give it. I ain't giving it a break. I'm leaving it alone for the rest, dude. I got so high so much in my life. I don't need to get high no more.
True, true.
So how much higher can I be? Shit, not that much.
Right.
I'm waiting on everybody to come in. That's why I come in and do the streams, cause
Where
everybody be
y'all at,
like,
man? Shit, we waiting on y'all, man. You know y'all listen. Salute to everybody that's out there in the chat, though.
mm-hmm.
If you new, subscribe to T Price channel. Hit that like button as well.
I know my boy underrated. Holla at my big homie underrated. Wilts, where you been, Wilts? I'm looking for my boy Wilt Strong too. Wilts, where you been? Leave my boy Wilts in here. Raise your hand. I know
Raise
he's
your hand,
I know he's doing the
motherfucker.
stream. I know he's doing the stream tomorrow. I seen it.
Motherfucker.
I know he's doing the stream tomorrow for sure. I'll show some. I'll stop by and show some. Show some love.
Hmm. Boy, Wills, I think he said he was chilling.
Man,
Oh, yeah, Trey. What up, Trey? Salute, Trey.
bro,
Trey just came through the back door.
I'm up here just still trying to grip my head, man. I'm not late, but I'm late, like trying to grip my
Nick T,
head.
you don't want to come in and cook anywhere unless somebody's talking about your boy Jay Reed.
He said, I want to come cook T Price. I don't think I ever heard Nick T on the panel before.
Yeah, he come in here. If you talk about Jay Reed bad enough, he'll come up in here. Trust me. He was just in here just last week. Hmm. Yeah, buddy.
I got that.
Yeah, that fucked me up. I said, ooh, that nigga said goats don't dance.
Yeah, I was watching that 85 South Show last night, one of the episodes, and they was talking about, getting blazed, and they was talking about the different types of weed, through the ages. You had Huff, they was talking about Reggie Dro and all that shit, and Kush, Perk. It's
Hmm.
like, if you want to be technical, all that shit's the same. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Talking about that mid, popcorn.
Hmm.
That popcorn used to go, I ain't gonna lie.
I remember that Texas shit. Remember my cousin when I was down there staying with my cousin. My cousin like, "Cuz I got that popcorn." I think you don't get your little stupid ass out my face. My little cousin like, "Cuz, oh, nigga, I like do popcorn weed, nigga. I don't give a damn. Popcorn nothing, nigga. Come with green, nigga.
Yeah,
Come with green.
oh,
Come with
yeah,
green. Come with green." I can stand niggas who be like, all I smoke is kush. Nigga, they ain't even kush what you got in your hand, nigga.
right. Just because a nigga told you it was there, don't mean it is.
It is right. Do your history.
They be trying to hype it up. Oh, this is this and that. This name is
Mm,
this. This is Jupiter and Saturn mixed together. I'm like, man, I don't give a
mm,
fuck. I can look at it and see if it's some good, my nigga.
mm-hmm. Shit, I know some. Shit, I know some Reggie. I know some Reggie better did some shit than niggas out here smoking. He get
Mm-hmm.
you. He get you so high, you be like, God dang. See, like you seen 20 of yourself in the refrigerator. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, is them Cocoa Puffs up there, Daddy? Hell no, them Cocoa Puffs ain't up there. That's why I'm glad I don't have no kids, man. They'll be like, Daddy, you got. Hey, nigga, you know there's some cereal up there. You know your daddy don't even eat cereal, man. Fuck out of here. Go get that cereal. Don't be trying to do no S games on my goddamn TV. Mm. Hold on 1 second. I got a phone call.
Trayvon fell out. But yeah, man, this NBA season, man. I don't know what to tell about it. I can't find my shit.
Yeah, it's just like even with me, that's why I don't even want to smoke because I can still taste all that stuff that I've been putting in my body. I can still taste that shit. That shit's man from the Zig and the Swishers. I can still taste that shit. That shit's crazy. It's something I be firing out that don't be smelling so gross to me. I'm like, man, mm, the whole ride still smell like straight pure pot. It don't smell like pot no more. Gotta get off that shit. Hey, Greenlee, what do you think they need to do with DeMarcus Cousins? Not with DeMarcus, John Wall. You think they should give him his walking papers?
Uh, I think they should play him, but you know, I think they had a talk that they both, what I'm saying, mutually agreed that if they can play, what I'm saying, John Wall want to play now, but they said they will he will is he willing to come off the bench? You know what I'm saying? But right now, if you got KPJ hurt and Jalen Green hurt, you might as well play him. You know what I'm saying? But they in a rhythm now. And my boy Eric Gordon ain't gonna be on the team too long either. I still, what I'm saying, I still got my thoughts of he gonna end up being a Laker or something.
Even if he do go on the leg, it ain't gonna help them no better. Ain't gonna move no needle.
It ain't. It's not. That's facts. But don't nobody really, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really reaching out to the Rockets for John Wall. You know what I'm saying? But
And
that's
you just got to think about it too. He got that contract a long time ago, before they even hyped up the where even where the money is even right now. He
yeah,
got
that
that.
boy.
He got that way long time ago.
And it seemed like as soon as he got that contract, he got hurt,
Mm-hmm.
missed what 2 years, came back last season, played half of that season. That's two was 72 games season, and this year he ain't playing at all. So and then he got like what 40. We owe him. He getting paid 44 this year and 47 next year.
Mm.
So we not trying to buy him out. You know what I'm saying? Boys, just that's the thing. T Price. These guys get these big contracts. You know, they ball out to get that contract, which they deserve at the moment, at that time. But so it seems like as soon as these guys get that big contract, they just it's downhill. They stop working hard. They stop putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? And Ben Simmons, bitch ass.
Mm.
All of a sudden, he got mental issues and shit.
That nigga ain't
Like
got
I
no
ain't got.
mental
You know what I'm
issues.
saying?
I
No,
don't believe
I
that.
don't believe that. I don't believe that shit. That nigga's just a cake.
He's whoever's in his ear, he's getting the wrong advice. It's gonna screw him over too.
Rich Paul, and that's another thing. Rich Paul ass. I think he to blame for that because he John Wall didn't have nothing to say until you know what I'm saying, the Rich Paul and Ben Simmons shit. But now all of a sudden, John Wall want to come out. Oh, I want to play now. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you want to play or not, nigga. Shit. This ain't your team. Talking about we holding you hostage. Nah, nigga, you getting paid $44 million. Shut your bitch ass up
Hmm.
and face the consequences of your decisions. If you didn't like that outcome of sitting on a bench and watching these guys develop, you should have said something.
Okay,
You know
now
what
the
I'm saying?
rankings finally came out. I was waiting on the new college basketball rankings, man. About damn time. Okay. And shout out to Purdue Boilermakers. They are number one for the first time ever. Now the top 10 is this. We've got Purdue 1, Baylor 2, Duke 3.
Basketball,
Yeah, Duke number
man.
3. UCLA is 4. Gonzaga is 5. They really high on Gonzaga for some reason. Villanova is 6. Texas is 7. Kansas is at 8. Alabama is at 9. Kentucky is at 10. Then you got Arizona, Arkansas, Tennessee. Houston is 14. UConn. USC is 16. Iowa State is 17. Auburn is 18. Michigan State 19. Florida is 20. Ohio State is 21. Wisconsin is 22. Seton Hall is 23. BYU is 24. And LSU.
Who you got coming out the West, C Price?
Talking about the West, you talking about in the
The
NBA?
NBA, yeah.
Ooh,
I
I
mean, I
don't
know
know,
it's still
bro.
early. I know it's still early,
I
but
can't do it, bro, cause you know with these protocols and all this shit, man. That and
anything
don't,
can happen, right?
yeah, right, anything. But uh, I know it ain't the Lakers. That's all I'm gonna say. And if it is, they don't cheated. They don't cheated. They cheated with the money.
Said it ain't the, it ain't the Lakers.
Nah, the Lakers ain't going to no goddamn. But dude, I don't. I know. I don't see. I don't say how Laker faithful that they do, but dude, they got too many holes. You just can't just turn it on and turn it off like that. You just can't. Then you don't have the roster, and then when of course, the playoff slows down though. Still, but still, no man, you too inconsistent, man. They've been inconsistent ever
All
since.
year.
All and you know what? They never took preseason seriously either.
Facts.
You
And we
just can't.
heard we heard them Lakers fans, oh, preseason don't matter.
Yeah, the fuck
Okay,
they do.
okay. That's where you come and build camaraderie and team chemistry.
And they would just
Cause
tell you, and we already, I know you already know this too. When it comes down to it, too. Oh yeah, he did put him on a poster though. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Jamel McGree. Yeah, it happens, Jamel.
by oh boy,
Yeah, that looked
Golden
like.
State.
Yeah, he looked like Sean Livingston.
Hey
Sean
man,
Livingston, little
salute
brother.
to JaVale McGee, man. Salute to JaVale McGee. He was a
Mm,
laughing stock of the NBA for a long time.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
John
And
Collins got him on body too, but still, y'all still lost though.
yeah, JaVale putting in that work over there in Phoenix, man.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere he been, he produces though. That's the thing though. Everywhere this man has been produced since that charm, that man been showing up, bro.
Gotta tip his hat to him, man.
Mm-hmm. You give man his card. I
I
don't
like,
believe. Hey, this is one thing my boy was saying. You know how Steph Curry always ends out with a half court shot and all this. My boy, my OG said, man, they be putting madness in that shit. Be thinking that man be making it
yeah,
every
yeah,
fucking. That man make it every single time. Every single time. Man, he said, get the fuck out of it. My man, you should hear the OGs be talking out here, boy. They be having me dying, boy. I wish I could have them on here, boy, but they too hot to be on here, boy. I'm telling you.
yeah.
They were.
I'm about to get my partners and my niggas ready to come on my panel. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I tell them, cause I got my uncle Dwayne Rogers. He a globetrotter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We call him legend. He a Houston legend, man. For real, for real. Like no cap.
Hey, you probably played with my boy too, 'cause my boy Skeet Rock, one of my brother teammates in high school. He was living out there in Houston, man. He used to ball against Katina Mobley and Steve Francis and them boys. That's when they was down there and playing in Houston at the time. You know what I mean? My boy Skeet Rock, man. Uh,
I remember I was at the Fundy. Well, it's a Fundy. They got like a pro. It's a pro ham league. You know what I'm saying? And when I
hmm
was younger, I used to watch like the Sam Cassell's and them used to come through and ball. So my aunt, legend, he was like him and Sam Cassell was going there to trading threes. Pop, 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 pop. They talking shit. Sam
hmm
Cassell, he talked shit to Sam Cassell to my, you can't guard me. You can't. I can do the same thing you do. You know what Sam Cassell's
hmm
response was? Nigga, shut the fuck up. I get paid for this shit. I was like, God damn.
hmm
You know, but that let you know, like, it's guys in the NBA and it's guys in real streets that can go toe to toe with them niggas. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Real shit.
Yeah, he just blessed the fortune that he actually got to get paid for it though.
Yeah.
I know a lot of cats. I know, boy. I got a homie out here. He's older than me by like I think he like 44. Man, dude, the dude can ball with anybody. He can go in the league right now. This dude
I
and
still
dude's
chop it up
cold.
with Jonathan Simmons daddy. I dab him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be playing on his team tomorrow.
No, okay.
Jonathan Simmons, they used to play with San Antonio Spurs. He went to Smiley
Mm-hmm.
High School and shit.
Oh, okay.
You know, the nigga that you know who he
Yeah,
is.
I know who
But
John
yeah,
Simpson. Yeah,
John Simmons, he be playing in the little Friday league. It's called the what's the league called?
man, Houston's so big, man. How many leagues do y'all got, nigga?
Nigga, everybody got a league. You know what I'm saying? I had a league. You know what I'm saying? I might get back into it because my one of my guys, one of my partners, he coaching. You know what I'm saying? Two of my partners coaching. They coach
hmm
high school. Barbara Jordan. I'm gonna get him on my panel as well. Uh,
hmm
he you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of leagues. Me and him trying to put up a league together. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of
I
leagues.
wish I was my homeboy. They get mad at me all the time, like T Price, man. You should have still like, dude. I could still go out there and shoot, bro. Like, don't get it twisted,
Oh
bro.
no,
But
I'm about to, like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna go into a 35 and up league.
I was like, dude.
I'm on 32, going on 33 next year. But
I told the homies they be like, man, I wish you still be playing. Like, dude, I just nah, bro. Ball ain't the same no more, bro. If I go back down south, maybe it'd be different. But until then, I'm out here, man. It's just not. Even when I hoop with the homies out here, I do get that southern feeling when I was hooping with the homies out here, 'cause we played against them niggas, bro. 'Cause
right,
we had to go to Portland. You want competition, you had to go to Portland. So we used to go to Portland, go hoop out there, and then I used to be like, man, fuck going 2 or 3 hours to go to Portland. We could just go right here to U of O. Go to Oregon State or go to Corvallis. Go ball out there at the arena, at the Mackey Arena. Shit, it
yeah.
don't matter.
Yeah, we just do that shit for fun and just try to, get a little cardio in
Hmm.
and stuff like that.
I want to hear that. I want to hear the excuse they about to talk about right now. LaMelo, Rozier, McDaniels, and Plumlee did not play because of COVID protocols.
Mm, this COVID shit, fucking everything. Everything, man.
Oh man, those Spurs uniforms is fucking ugly. Stop it. I ain't know who in the hell they was.
Man, don't let the Rockets beat Brooklyn Wednesday, dog. I'm about to talk so much shit like we won a championship, dog. I'm gonna make a hour. I'll probably make an hour long video getting on James Harden ass. I went. I be trying to. I be thinking about going to his restaurant. Uh, it's called 13. I'm gonna go there and then I'm gonna leave a review and like this shit trash. Brooklyn 16-7. Oh yeah, they not gonna keep that number one.
Hmm.
They not gonna keep that number one seed. Like you say, Bill. Oh yeah, Milwaukee was just number 8. They
Hmm.
15-9.
Hmm.
Yeah, you got to defeat them niggas to get somewhere. I
Yeah, look at
understand.
you talking about Luca, how he's lobbying for calls and shit. Jason Kidd told that nigga he need to cut that shit out.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. That's what you got to do. Man.
You gotta play through that shit.
Play through that shit, man. Motherfucker. And it's like every star caliber player or nigga who think he a star be yelling for hey, he hit my wrist, man. Man, shut the fuck up and get back, man. Think I can just blow the whistle because you said he hit my arm? You putting your team in jeopardy. Get your ass back on defense. Fuck you talking about?
Somebody said that's childish, Greenlee. What you child about? What you talking about?
No, he was talking about. I said, I said I'm gonna go to James Harden restaurant out here and leave a review. Say, man, that shit trash. You know,
Hey,
he got a restaurant out here called
hey, I heard it
13.
was trash. I ain't go. I got a homie stay in Houston. It's like, man, I got homies all across down, especially in the south, especially like close to Houston and Lake Charles area, right in there. Man, there's so many homies, and my homies stay all in that area, right in there. There hold up, you got Houston, then you got Beaumont, then you got right in them neck of the woods, right there. All my homies
Mhm.
stay right in them neck of the woods, right there. Then I got some in East Texas. Um, Near Nacogdoches. You heard of Nacogdoches before?
Nacogdoches, yeah.
Yeah, that's where Stephen F. Austin is.
hmm my
Um,
cousin went to school out there.
yeah,
Stephen F. Austin.
man, I used to be out there, stuff, man. I've been everywhere across down Texas, man. I'm telling you, man, I've been all through that bitch.
Yep.
I was in when I got out of prison, man. I was all through that bitch. I was going all through Houston, all through Texas, man. 'Cause I was the type of person I want to know know where I was going, while the teams that are around. If it's really trash, then okay, then Rockets should be determined to beat them. Hey man, they gonna beat them anyway, man. Hey, they gonna beat themselves. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna beat them. Hey, this is the thing. They winning now, but dude,
How they
they
winning is what you need to look at. They
hmm
taking all these teams to the wire. And then
Exactly. That plays a part. It
and then
does.
these good teams blow them out the water.
Sound familiar? But listen, the difference between them and the Lakers, though, at least they beat the team they're supposed to beat.
True.
Even though it comes down to the wire, they still get that win. Compared to the Lakers, they blow that shit. I'm just saying.
No, that's facts.
Greenleaf, I thought you were gonna say, man, I'm a grown ass man, dog. What you mean I'm being childish? I'm a grown ass man, dog.
I started to. I started. You know how I come out with somebody saying, "Man, shut your
Nah,
bitch ass up,
I ain't talking,
nigga."
man. I ain't got time to be pleasing no titties over titles, man. He ain't, man. Stop, bro. And this is the thing. I know everybody want Kyrie to come back, but dude, it's like, dude, everything that the NBA is basically saying with this mandate and all this other stuff, man, y'all not that making Kyrie look like he done the right thing. Hey, this is the thing. You can't judge this. You can't judge a book by its cover. But NBA, y'all looking bad right now.
Yeah.
I know there's other players in the league that are not vaccinated. I know that.
And the thing is, Kyrie, he could play like away games, but I think the Brooklyn Nets organization saying just stay home or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, every time I look at my phone, Greeley, they always having on trade requests for
Oh yeah, for Kyrie.
for Kyrie. I'm like, dang, y'all want him to join LeBron so bad. He is not gonna go back and play with LeBron.
But I'm like, why would you trade Kyrie? You still got two premier All Stars, on your team, so
Hmm.
it's still pretty much even. It's still pretty much even. Just James Harden ain't playing to the expectations that he's supposed to. I just don't understand. You did all that shit when you was in Houston, and then you playing with another 30-point score, a legit 30-point score, and you can't get your shit off. Man, you starting to expose yourself, bro. Real talk.
That's why I ain't trying to hear no undisputed anyway. That's all they talk about. I'm so sick and tired. They always mention this damn topic. They do it on ESPN and FS. Well, who's more, who who has a more opportunity of winning the championship, Brady or LeBron? Like, who gives a flying fuck?
Hmm.
It's amazing how Antonio Brown gets suspended, but they don't never suspend these white court. They never do them
What they do with Aaron
quarterbacks.
Rodgers?
Nothing. But they got, and this is the thing,
I remember Jay Williams cooked Stephen A. Smith bitch ass talking about,
yeah,
yeah, all your energy is different when it comes to Aaron Rodgers and Kyrie. When it's Kyrie, Kyrie he's ashamed. They should da 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 da. When Aaron Rodgers, he all humble. Aaron Rodgers, my guy. I just it's just sad that he did. Like, nah, keep that same energy, motherfucker.
yeah, they ain't gonna keep that
You know what I'm
same
saying?
energy.
You tucking your tail in, you bitch ass nigga.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Let me go check the mail right quick. I forgot the mail came early today. That's the only thing I'm gonna miss about being out here about the mail coming early. I know when I go back down south, I ain't gonna get that shit early.
But salute to everybody that's listening. It's in the chat, man. Salute. What's up, Lou? AT Price Lou in the background. Damn, Zion Williams fat as hell. The fuck this nigga be eating? But stay off that gumbo, boy. Nigga out there eating that gator. That, that Zion big ass. You know damn well he shouldn't be sitting down eating like that. This shit ridiculous how this nigga look. This nigga ain't got no kind of nutritionist or nothing. That motherfucker should have known he should be keeping his weight steady after he blown his damn foot out. You know, that nigga big ass foot came out that shoe in college.
Yes, sir. Hey, we Lulu. They got Lulu. Lulu. What's going on, bro? No time, no here. How you been? Yeah, man. You just woke up. Your voice sound very deep, man. What's good? Okay. Luke, my boy, Lulu. Lulu. Mhm. Mhm. Sound different, bro. Sound like Luke, I am your father kind of shit. Oh, you good? Mhm. Hey, how you feel about the college playoff? I'm not surprised either. Yeah, because they want two SEC schools in there. You think Georgia gonna beat Michigan? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't trust Kirby Smart, man. I don't trust Kirby Smart. This is why I never rooted for the University of Georgia because when it comes to Alabama, they always fold every time. I don't think they beat Alabama since I was born. I don't think so. You know, Georgia better show. I better they better show. If they do end up playing Alabama again, Man, they better play better than they did the last. I'm not a fan of Stetson Bennett. I can't stand him.
The last, like, I remember Florida State and Florida were the two dominant teams around back in '97.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama, Florida State beat them up in the rivalry game. When they played the next championship game, Florida had to score almost 50 points to beat Florida State.
Mm-hmm.
So you may have a situation like that. Like your defense is top ranked, their offense is just iffy.
Georgia got the weapons though. You got the running back. You got the D, and I like they tight ends that they got. That tight end was killing Alabama, but like it comes down to it again.
Alabama got the wide receivers though.
Mm-hmm.
They can't stop those boys.
Hey, you know Michi's is out. They say it's tore ACL or some shit like that.
Oh well, this person step up man because Alabama's defense was season.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a bright young probably on the win the Heisman.
Yeah, he don't need to be the Heisman man. That Heisman award is too. That Heisman award don't have no substance to me no more.
You know,
It don't hold no weight to me no more.
this year, this year in college football, you know, I was the best player in the country.
I had to if I do just to give it to be defense. I give it to that dude from Michigan, Hutchinson. But since Bryce Young beat Georgia, you know they're gonna probably give it to him.
Really, up to me, I didn't get a defensive tackle from Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like down in the Louisville, man, a whole lot of crazy shit going on.
Mm-hmm. Ain't it though?
Like the ADs, I believe, go before the state. The,
Yeah, the
they kept
coach from Oregon went back to Miami.
and that was kind of dirty what Miami did to their current coach, man.
Fired him and then get Christopher from Oregon. Man, my homeboy son was going to Oregon. I don't think he's gonna go there now.
Basically, had those players who played for Oregon will probably come to Miami now.
Mm-hmm.
But that kind of dirty how they did Manny Diaz. Like, if he don't come out and try to sue Miami, I would not be surprised.
Right.
You know, me that all he's on recruiting prep. Next thing you know, he finds out on news and TV, yeah, he got fired from Miami.
Right. Right.
And plus, the whole time they were going after Mario Cristobal, but Manny Diaz was still the head coach of Miami. Like, I know they kind of broke some rules. You ain't supposed to do anything like that. You're supposed to wait till the guy is not a current coach on the team. Like LSU, Oklahoma, and several USC kind of broke a whole lot of rules doing that crap.
Yeah, cause now USC gonna have Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley didn't like the move to Oklahoma because Oklahoma's going to the SEC.
I don't
So
blame him. I don't blame him for doing that. Like I don't blame him for leaving Oklahoma for USC because if you seen the SEC over the years and the top players Oklahoma Texas got, they ain't gonna have no chance.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just gonna have to wait and just see, man. How you feel about your Bulls though?
I'm happy that the Bulls are doing what they're doing, but it's still a whole lot of games left in the season. Like anything can happen. I'm just hoping to hold of no serious injuries that happen.
Right, right.
Think about the serious injury that has happened to Memphis so far.
Mm-hmm.
And you can think about Denver. They lost two players for the year too. Like I keep on right now, the Rosen playing like an MVP type of level player, but he ain't getting no recognition that he could rightly deserves.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, you get sick and tired of talking about LeBron this and LeBron that. But what about Chicago? They ain't talking about Chicago in these sports networks.
They ain't talking about none of these other teams, man. It's just the same old teams. It's just like Undisputed. They was talking about Brady and all this. I'm like, dude, that's other. Like, man, it's just, man, it's just. I just don't know, man. That's why I'd rather watch the college game than the pro game.
Yeah, I see Memphis still can win shit. Like Penny Hardaway got all that talent, they still can't win.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm still trying to get my appetite back. I can still only eat a little bit at a time, but hope each day.
If Purdue is the number one team in the country,
Huh?
Purdue is the number one team in the country.
Who was the number one pick?
Purdue basketball is the number one team in the country.
Duke ain't number one no more. It's Purdue.
That's
Purdue
what I
number one.
said. Purdue.
Yeah, Purdue. Hey, them Boilermen. Hey, Lou. They scary because they got a vast of what you need. They got they got big men galore. They got big men galore down there, and you got great guard play, and you got shooters. That equals a lot of success. Now, the new rankings came out. Gonzaga got beat by Alabama yesterday.
I'm not surprised.
Alabama basketball team. Yeah, yeah, they beat the brakes out of them.
Let's keep it
The
100. Do
they
you
got the
see Purdue being the number one seed around tournament time?
who Duke?
Purdue.
Yeah, yeah. They the best team in the Big Ten to me. They the best. Them and Illinois. They better than Illinois, but I got Purdue. I got Purdue being the number one seed. Yeah, barring barring injuries and everything like that, and barring and COVID protocols and all this other stuff. We got to put that in the equation. Um, UConn. I didn't know a girl left last night. I don't know what kind of injury she has. She 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 passed out on the court or something. Katie, that shooter that they
It was
got.
like an ankle. It was ankle injury.
It was an ankle injury. Oh, that's why they said they
Yeah, I saw
passed
that
out.
game.
Yeah, I was watching that game too. I be
Like,
watching them ladies, man. Them
like
ladies be getting down. Them
like
ladies be getting down.
she had that type of injury. Nobody can test that all season, so probably just landed the one wrong way.
Hmm. Salute to my boy 3000. Yeah, man. Shit, I'm just waiting on everybody else to come on in, man. I heard from James today. Trey was in here off and on. Greenlee sat up here for a minute with me. Um,
Yeah, I'm hoping, when I do my last night, I get some money.
right, right, man. I'm just staying afloat, man. Just
I had to take some money out my pocket just to get my account back in.
hmm. Hey, what you think about Dame playing with Ben Simmons? You want to play with Ben Simmons, which I can understand that he want to play out the ball more. I get all that, but how you think? Who you think they're gonna have to get rid of? They got to get rid of CJ if that happens.
That should have happened a long time ago. And CJ going to park.
Right.
And in playing with Ben Simmons, I think Dame just won his ass out of Portland, man.
Mhm.
Like, if Dame go to Philly, wow.
Mhm. Yes, sir. It's just the way.
I think the reason why Portland don't want to let Dame go because they making money off him.
Mhm.
But imagine if Dame do go to Philadelphia, though. Simmons and Biggie,
Mhm. Well, they top 10. They top five teams. They got the Warriors at one, Phoenix at two, Milwaukee three, Bulls four, Jazz five.
Warriors and Phoenix.
Mhm.
Man, that's going to be about probably a
Then,
Western Conference Finals.
then you got Brooklyn. They got Brooklyn at six. They got the Cavaliers at seven. They got the Heat at eight. They got the Celtics at nine, and they got the top 10 team is they got Philly. Then they got the Hornets at 11, then the Wizards, then the Clippers, Hawks. Well, I wonder where they got the Lakers at.
And it's
They
going to
got
be
the
kind of hard. It's going to be kind of hard on the Heat. Well, damn.
yeah, yeah.
Like, Jimmy Butler, that nigga, he better do something.
Right, 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 right.
Like, everybody talking about the Heat when we going to go in the playoffs and no one sees. Like, but right now, they ain't looking great.
Hmm.
They never thought the Bulls beat that team in the East right now. And
Can y'all hear me?
yeah,
Yes,
I heard you,
sir.
bro. Hey, what y'all think about that Pretty Mafia Bone Thugs Harmony thing?
Mr. Mossman.
He's a Mac fan. What's up?
What's good, man? We just still cooking, man. Chopping it up, man. Do what we do, man.
Yeah.
Hold up, man.
What's up, Sweet Lou?
Lulu.
Ooh, it's trying to get cold out here in Sac, man. Like it was toasty
Man,
today.
hey, you know what? I'm glad you said that because when I walked outside this morning, I walked
Uh
outside
huh.
earlier. I had to make a couple of made a couple of runs. I was like, God dang, it's cold out here. Man, I was out here.
Yeah.
I had everything on my head and everything, and there's Mexicans that stay like next door. They be like, "That say it
Uh
ain't that
huh.
cold." That say like, "Yeah, the fuck it is." They start laughing at me.
Nah,
I'm like, dude,
it's definitely cold.
it's cold, bro. It's cold, man. I
Nah, it's
still keep
definitely cold.
everything over my head. Got a scarf, nigga. I'm out here like it's wintertime out here, bro.
Yeah, I got a jacket on today, and I normally don't wear jackets.
Yeah, last time we had like the first thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Oh
reading,
man.
reading out right now.
Right. Yeah. Right. Let's salute to everybody in the chat, man. We just chopping it up, man. Whatever's on anybody's mind, we can just chop it up, man. You know how we do it.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
back. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
Green?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, salute, man. Salute, Lou.
What's up,
Lou,
man?
Lou,
Salute.
Lou.
Salute.
Lou sound
Hey
like a
man. Mark.
transformer over there, man.
Yeah.
Mark. Hey,
You
don't let me
sound like Luke.
down.
I am your father.
I ain't your father.
Don't.
Ah.
Hey, don't let me down, man. But those
Miles,
Rockets won
I
again.
seen your video, man. The red beans and rice, man. That
Oh
shit
yes,
look
Ooh,
sir.
that shit
A1,
looks
dog.
Yes,
snaps. That
sir.
shit. Oh, I
Hey,
just
thanks,
watched it
guys.
too,
Thank
Miles.
you.
Oh my God, I was like, that's why I want to go back home. Right there, right there, right
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
Straight
That's that
up.
right
old
there.
school grandma on Sunday meal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Boy, man, got had
Thank
me
you, man.
hungry.
Thank
I
you.
was gonna tell you that too. Your funny one to me is still the one when you remind me of Rick Ross when you had the wings and shit from Wingstop and shit.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That nigga
yeah.
had me dying with that shit. I was like, that nigga gonna fuck that shit up, boy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. So
Oh
a lot of
man.
times, guys, I cook big portions of food, but I don't eat it all.
Right.
Because my wife is Hispanic, so a lot of stuff I cook, she doesn't fucking eat this shit, right? And
Hmm.
so I'll give most of the stuff away to homeless people during the
Yeah.
week. But that's usually what I do.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. You know what, Moss? I do the same thing, man. Because everybody that I stay here, I'm the only
Uh
one that
huh.
eats different compared to everybody else. So
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
I cook, everybody still eats it, but it still be a lot left over. I just give it to the homeless, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Because I
saying?
can't cook for some reason, man. Like I cannot cook small portions. I just can't. Like if I cook, I have to cook like a big pot of shit.
Yeah, yeah. That's just how
Right.
you just raised like that. See, you
Yeah.
raised a cooking for a lot of people. That's how I am too. I'm used to cooking for a lot of people too.
Right.
You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot.
So, but thanks, man. I appreciate you guys watching that. So again, I'll be posting more cooking shit as I go.
Oh yeah. Once I get to where I'm gonna get back to that cooking stuff, man. Show you how it used to be. Oh man, it's love today. Showtime. Showtime.
What's up, show?
Showtime is in the building. My
Showtime in the building? Oh, shit.
my boy
So y'all,
Showtime,
Salute,
man.
What's
so.
up? What's up, show?
My little bro, man. What's good with it? What's
hey,
good? Hey, I thought about you Saturday, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When Georgia was playing Alabama, I was gonna like, man. I wish I had Showtime number, man, because all the OGs was like, Georgia was going. My big cousin was like, cause we gonna win this year. I'm like, man. And in the great words of my boy Showtime and Bama say, roll tide. They
roll
ain't gonna
tide,
beat.
baby.
They ain't gonna beat them boys, man.
I told them, man, everybody on borrowed time. It's Alabama. Everybody go. Y'all ain't
But
scared
you
of that.
know, but come on,
I was not scared at all. I tell everybody. I don't
but
know
you
why
know,
y'all sweating. We gonna win
but
this game.
Showtime,
We gonna find a way to win. Cause we got an ugly win with an Auburn. And then the Arkansas game was pretty ugly too. I said, man,
Hmm.
as long as them ugly wins, that will help build your confidence. And we played Georgia. We always had Georgia numbers. We always beat Georgia.
They always beat them. Hey, Showtime. I'm
but,
43 years old. I don't even remember the last time Georgia even beat Alabama since I've been born. I don't even remember.
I,
but the
man,
main
let me tell you,
reason Alabama won that
I
game
don't
because
even
we had
remember,
better
bro.
receivers.
I don't remember the teams we really lose to, and the SEC really been like Army,
Hmm.
Texas A&M, Mississippi State. Yeah, teams, Florida. If I'm not
Hmm.
mistaken, they still in the SEC. So them only teams in recent history that we really been losing to in the SEC. But Georgia,
Hmm.
we always beat Georgia, and I'm
They
not talking about just
always
beat
beat.
them. We
They
be
beat them
demolishing them.
better. Right. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Then somebody said 3000 said Lou sound like he Darth Vader.
Trying to tell you.
Yeah.
That what up, my boy Greenlee, man.
What up,
What's
show?
up, Showtime?
Showtime. Hey, I'm
Nigga
so
better
happy
bounce
for
back.
Mookie, man. Let Mookie keep over there cooking, man. I be listening to boy Mookie, man. Mookie getting better, getting creative, but that's one thing we always seen though in Mookie, though, man. We always saw that potential in him. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Yeah, that's why we want to keep him around, man.
right.
Yeah.
That nigga got it.
Yeah, he got it. You just got
For
some people
sure.
just blessed. Some people just, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna say this. I was, you know, how nobody was on the streams doing that after I watched my stream last night. I was like, man, nobody listening to shit. So then shit just flopped up on my phone. And I was hearing cats. I hear some of the cats. I ain't mentioning their names. Some of them been on my platform before. Um, they was on another person platform. He was just getting mad about how everybody's getting all these views and getting all these subscribers and everything like that. And then they want to talk about Mookie and I just sat there just listen. I didn't comment. And I was just sitting there. I was just like, man, you just can't. Y'all just can't hate on a man like that because
Yeah, that's
look,
all it is. Hate, hate in
look
their
at
blood, man.
YouTube. Look at YouTube. YouTube is most majority what that it appears for a younger generation, a younger crowd. And Mookie's at that age that, of course, he's going to get them subscribers like that. He's 21. He in his 20s. He has to be in his 20s. You feel what I'm saying? When you're in your early 20s, of course, man. This ain't no lap race. Get better material and treat your people right. Look, I treat everybody right over here. I treat
Yeah.
everybody with their
Um,
respect. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't come disrespecting the greats, that's the only time I have it. That's why I disagree. That's why, hey, but other than that, you got to treat people how you want to be treated, man.
Man, I
Yeah,
thank God for you too, man. I done met you guys through this shit, man.
Facts,
Like I
yo,
said,
facts, man.
me too.
I
I
talk to
I
y'all.
agree. I agree with that.
I
I don't,
deal with y'all every day more than what I deal with people in real life. 'Cause I ain't got patience for niggas. I really don't.
that's
I
true.
don't talk to them.
Showtime, you like me.
I
Like
really don't.
I don't
Showtime,
think
you like me.
nobody can.
I
I
don't
don't
have
think
no
nobody
patience
can
either.
recreate what we did. You know what I'm saying? During a
Right.
pandemic, dog.
Mm-mm.
Oh man,
Hell
talk
nah.
about it,
Every day. Every day.
Every
That shit,
day.
that shit was
That's
live,
why.
man.
That's
I
one
go
thing
back and listen to the
I
old streams and
me too.
everything. Like
I
that
want
shit
Ticket to
was.
start putting some of the ones I've been going off on niggas at, cause niggas be saying, cause cats be telling me, man, T Price, you got a lot of them too. Like, I don't remember a lot of too much of me going off over there on people, man. Oh, I just remember one when that nigga came off the top rope. I think Moss was in there when he would try to hype up, try to give a stat to LeBron. I'm like, man, you need to stop lying. Stop lying. Polo was like, I ain't never heard T Price like that. Nigga, you lying. No, nope, you don't get to talk. Nope. Stop lying. Nope, you
Yeah,
don't get to
man.
talk. Nope. Hey man, that's one thing I respect about Moss and C Hill and Showtime always told me this. He's like, man, and that always stuck with me when I had my channel. You can't have niggas coming around here saying stupid shit, bro.
Yeah, they all. Yeah, they
right?
used to say that shit, man. You
They
can't just come
just,
on.
I mean,
You can't have
yeah,
no casuals
yeah,
come on your panel just thinking they know shit.
yeah. That I just
Right.
let
Yeah,
them,
yeah. There you go, Green. There you go.
yeah,
Casual. Come
yeah,
out and
casual,
just say
right,
any and everything with no
mm-hmm,
factual basis
Cause
or
ain't no
right,
nothing.
wrong, cause bro, ain't no wrong with not agreeing on sports. Herm, I
right,
talk to Herm, Elder, Hitman almost every day. We don't. They not Clipper fans. They don't agree with a lot of stuff I'm saying. They got their own team.
right,
Mm-hmm.
Ash, Greenleaf, they not Clipper fans. Bro,
mm-hmm.
y'all
Yeah.
brothers. This supposed to be a
Man,
brotherhood, bro. This
this
ain't
is
no
a
Oh yeah, it's a
brotherhood. That's like
brotherhood
C
over
Hill.
here, man.
C Hill been saying that, man. That's why I always shout out Ticket, man. Cause Ticket gave us the blueprint how to do this shit, man. The right way.
right.
You see what I'm saying? And niggas still want to hate on that. That's on y'all, bro. I ain't got
Yeah,
nothing to
we
say.
got our own perspectives of the game, and then we willing to listen to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like we might
Mm-hmm.
go at
Yeah.
it, but at the same
Right.
time, we gonna respect each other's opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
That's
if
why I
that's
fuck with
if
y'all,
Let
that's
man.
that
if
be.
that's if it's a valid opinion. You know, some niggas
Oh
do
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah,
smooth
yeah.
cap a lot. You know, some niggas be capping, boy.
Right.
They do, but
Hey, Elder,
yeah,
my boy, but Elder, sometimes Elder, man, Elder, my G, man, but Elder be cracking
You
me up.
got
Hey, that legend, Elder be staying strong. I like what he's doing in his community, everything like that. I like what everybody is doing, man. I like what Mookie's doing. I see Sean got his own little shit.
Sean
Everybody
gotta
that
stop deleting his damn stream.
he don't want
I mean,
people.
I know he his own man. He do what he gotta do, but that nigga be having some bangers. He needs to leave that shit up.
Yeah, yeah. He'll learn. He'll learn to do. Shout out to my boy Sean. Even the homies that came over here, now they all got their own channels and shit, man. I'm happy for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing their thing.
Man, everybody got to eat.
Yeah, cause Reggie got a channel now. I don't know how close he's coming out with his. I know why me got his own shit
Hey,
for a minute.
I just
Bama. Then you got Corey Turner. He got his shit too. Shout out to Corey Turner too, the homie. Shout out to my boy Underrated. The OG. I've been listening. I met. I've been listening. Underrated, Ticket, and I think what's my boy's name? Too Raw for TV. I've been listening to them like all around the same time. And I didn't even know that at the time I started putting two together. I was like, dang, Too Raw is. I heard Ticket one day shot him out. I was like, oh, I was like, okay, now I get now I see how
Yeah,
everything
you
go.
know,
Only thing I
Terrell.
need to do now is just come up with my little introduction and all this other shit. I'm waiting on my technology shit to come in for Christmas, and then I'll be able to straighten that out. But I probably ain't gonna do that till next year though. Where I'm
Yeah.
set in
Hey,
stone
T
at.
Price, T
Yes,
Price,
sir.
and you know what, man? And that's the fun part is being creative. Your
Mm-hmm.
fucking YouTube introductions, your videos. Like for me, that's what makes the shit fun is that like the fucking creation, of as you get your channel going and shit, right? I mean, but I'm still new to all this shit, man. So I'm gonna switch up my introduction here shortly, but that shit's fun in itself, man. Just trying new shit and videos and you know what I'm
More
saying?
and more.
Yeah, I
Yep,
like
that's my
that shit.
shit right
That was
there.
a
Hey, that shit
banger.
be
That was
vibing,
that
dog.
banger.
Yo,
More and more.
Yeah, yeah,
oh,
that's my shit,
More
bro.
and
Yeah,
more. That was that shit,
yeah,
dude. Boy, you took it way back. Back
I
in time.
did, bro. I
yeah,
did,
man,
I did.
it damn knocked me out the damn stream, man. I get in certain areas and he would, man, it be knocking me out. Yeah, but I
Oh
had
yeah, we already know.
Elder. I had just talked to Elder probably like 30 minutes ago. He out here help building the communities, man. Elder doing a lot of great things.
Oh
I
yeah,
know
salute the
we had,
elders, man.
we had a long
Yeah, for
conversation
sure.
about the Lakers and stuff. You know, man. Hey, y'all know how Elder is. We come them Lakers, but he don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right. Yeah,
Shout
Hey,
out to OG,
yo,
man.
he got
yo,
tunnel
that was
vision.
his career,
hey,
though.
man, he'll be going. Hey, man, he'll be going at it through them 10 minutes, but we be going at it for
Hey,
all day
y'all two be cracking me up, bro. Like, hey, cause I respect Elder. I always did respect the Elder, man. I always did like Elder, man. Anybody that that's doing something positive in the community and for your own people, man. Why not support somebody that's like that? You feel me?
right.
Absolutely.
And this the thing. It be these little thirst buckets on YouTube that be coming in trying to cause chaos, bro. It really
Yeah,
don't.
only thing I need to try to figure out, y'all, is try to figure out who's spamming my motherfucking, cause yesterday I had somebody spamming my thing yesterday.
Hey
That's
T
the only
Price,
thing
you
I need
can't
to.
you can't block that person
I
or
know. Hey, let me just tell you, Kai, block that person. That person don't block himself. So,
what?
yes, that's what I'm still
Yeah,
trying to
if you
figure out
like that,
that part.
if you like it,
That's
hmm
crazy.
That's how I
I
let
know
me
I
know.
know who we think it is, but he ain't never done that shit on Ticket Channel, so I don't know what it is, man.
I don't. You know what? This is my honest opinion. Honestly, I don't believe it's Hoss. That's just my honest opinion. I believe it's somebody impersonating him, like it was before when I first started on my channel. I don't know who this person is. I think it's the federal agent. Honestly, I think it's the feds because the reason why I say is this person that's trolling my page is a federal agent for this specific fact. He was timing out people with my dead family member names. I never told nobody.
Damn, damn.
Oldest
Damn.
nephew, oldest nephew. He used my oldest nephew name to time people out. He used my mama's full name. He used my daddy's. Rest in peace to my father. He used my daddy's name. He even time there was time people on my twin brother's name. And a lot of people on here know I have a twin brother, but they don't know his first name. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's how I know this person. You has to be a federal agent or something. If you ain't a federal agent, you just good at just doing what you're doing and sneaking around. You know how you look up, just put somebody's name up and boom, you can just figure out boom who they mom and daddy, sister, brother, cousins, all
yeah,
that
that's
shit.
true.
So
Damn.
I don't know, bro. Hey, well, once I do, bro, once I figure it out, it's a wrap. Once I figure out, I got a cousin who could figure it out, but he just be too busy working and doing other shit. So
Hey, I was thinking, hopefully soon. I think we should make this shit happen. But we should all get together, man, somehow, some way, and do a live stream in person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uh,
that'll
Mm.
I,
be
I,
that'll be
I
dope.
Hey,
know.
hey, hey,
Yeah,
I
I'm
kind of
down with
glad you
that.
said that, Moss, because I've been thinking about that for a while, man. I've been thinking,
Yeah,
honestly, me and Lou was talking about this like last year. I like, man, we should do, I know one, hey, this is what I think, Moss. Since me and you already out here in the West Coast, we could just do one out here in the West. We could just meet up somewhere in a common ground.
yeah, it's
Since you
whatever,
already
man.
out here, and we
Yeah,
could just do,
I
me
ain't
and you
gonna
could
lie. I
just do
want to
one
link
there.
up.
Go ahead.
Hey, be honest.
I want to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Aisha, I want to link up with, like, you know what I'm saying, James, Atlantean, who else out here? I think SFM. You know,
Yeah,
just do
SFM
some,
out
you
there.
yep,
know what I'm
yep,
saying, just to
yep.
do some shit.
SFM.
Yeah, that'd be
Hey,
Hey,
dope,
I'm
man.
I'm
be,
coming out. I'm
hey,
coming
be
out
honest.
there, man. We gotta meet up somewhere in Texas or something, man. I'm coming out there.
Yeah, cause I'm
We
going back. I'm
we
going
could
back
do that.
south next year. I'm going
We
back
can meet
south
in
next
Houston,
year. I come.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna be nowhere from Houston anyway. Well, I'm gonna be going
man.
anyway, cause so
Yeah, we
yeah,
can
we
meet
can
up in
meet in
Houston,
Texas and H Town be fine with me too. Just let us
live
know.
stream, and
Live
then
streaming,
fucking
yeah.
a
Actually, I
night
want
out
to.
on
Yeah,
some on the town.
Right, right. Show how we do this, son.
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
I know
A
my
night
old
out
lady
on
gonna
the
be there.
town.
I know the ladies probably gonna come too. The wives come, then let the men do our thing. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, actually,
hey,
I want to try to link up with Town Biz and do a live stream with him.
on town business.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to town business too, man. I be listening to his streams and stuff too, man. He be good and putting out some good stuff. Yeah, Chris,
But no, I'm
you said
definitely
what
down.
Sean's podcast is. Sean the Chef stirred the podcast, but just put Sean the Chef, you'll see him with
I'll
the
check them
Steph
out.
Curry with the Steph Curry logo on there and shit. Cause SY be over there hold him down, you know. So we'll see.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll check them out.
Yeah, he does delete a lot of his videos though. He does
Oh, he
delete a
does.
lot of.
Okay, okay.
And so I don't know what that
Thing
is,
I
but
cannot wait to do is actually do a podcast where you can say where I can say whatever I want to say because on certain things you can't talk the way you want to talk. You
yeah,
gotta hold
I'm gonna do
back.
that Patreon too. I already got everything set up for my Patreon. I'm waiting till I go back down south next year. Once I'm set in stone down south, that's when everything gonna start changing. That's when I'm really gonna start doing my Patreons and all this other stuff. Cause I could do it now, but no, I want to be. I doubt I have this channel by that time. I'm already working on another name for my channel. My boy, my OG is like, man, you need to come out with you another channel because you're already striking your videos on dumb shit. So
You know, Two Raw got like 5 channels now.
yeah, I know. Shout out to Two Raw. Yeah, man.
Hey,
It's,
I like that. I like that channel where you play those old songs, old video songs.
yeah, yeah.
I said, hold up, I remember as a kid.
Hmm.
And I like to say you keep the updates, let us know what certain things happen in time, like certain deaths, certain or he did a video on what channel he was selfish that night he got that 100 points.
Hmm.
If you was selfish, I can't blame him. I'm gonna get on that thing.
And this week they play Boston. They at Memphis. They at OKC, and they play at Memphis, at Oklahoma City again, and they play at home against Orlando Magic this week.
Who are you talking about, Chief Price? What
The
team?
Lakers.
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
Lakers. I'm
Because
looking at the
they got Boston on Tuesday, don't they? Don't they
yeah, they
got
got
Boston on
Boston
Tuesday?
tomorrow.
Okay.
They got them in Staples.
Well, I mean, those games are winnable, but I mean,
I
I
don't
mean,
trust them. I don't trust the
yeah,
Lakers.
yeah. I mean,
They ain't
I
showed
don't
me
know.
nothing consistently all year. And this is the thing. You just can't. This is just my opinion. If you don't take preseason seriously, and then all your players don't, oh, we don't need to practice, we don't need to this and all this other stuff. Okay,
Right.
it results in your play.
It's hard to just turn a switch on, man. In this league, it's hard to do that.
You know the only teams that I know that could ever do that was
Uh
two
huh.
teams, three teams, honestly. Chicago and the
Facts.
Jordan and I got to give the Spurs they credit too, because the Spurs back then when they wanted to turn it on, They turned it on. And the Lakers when they had Shaq and Kobe, when it was time for them to turn it up, even after Shaq left, you know how the Lakers was. They used to get bored and shit, and then boom, have
Yeah,
bad losses, and then boom, once the playoff come, boom. You,
but
not
even when
everybody, not everybody can do that shit.
right, but even when those teams you just mentioned, I mean, they weren't even really flipping a switch because they were never this dysfunctional. They were still playing good basketball.
Right.
They just had to tweak
They
a few
amped it
things.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go.
They
That's
just
what you.
amped up. They amped it
Yeah,
up. They
yeah,
amped
yeah.
it up. They
They
intensity.
just turned up. Yeah, yeah. That's all it is, man. And
Hmm.
so it's hard to flip a switch. You know what I'm saying? Because your body's programmed to play a certain type of way, and just to flip a switch, like it's easier said than done.
Hmm.
But
For sure.
yeah, man. But I don't trust them to close games down in the fourth quarter. They don't actually do well enough, good enough for me in the fourth quarter.
I'm waiting on James. James said he'd be up in here in a bit. He just messaged me.
Okay.
I'm waiting on the big homie, my boy
But
James.
team, hey, but team, man, yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Let's try to link up, man. Like
Yeah.
early next year,
Hmm.
because
Yeah.
I'm in Sac. You're
I'm in
you.
North Bend.
Okay, so that's not too bad. I mean,
Let me see. Let me
shit.
hold on.
How
Let
far?
me look up.
How far are you from Portland?
Oh man, I'm like, ooh. I'm three
Or how far are
hours.
you from Seattle?
Oh, hold on. I can tell you. Hold on. I just
Yeah,
looked it. I was
because
just looking it up earlier.
I go to Seattle often for vacation. I love that city.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that's a good place to go vacate too, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
So you already know about downtown Seattle. So I know you got them good burger
So I,
joints down there.
bro,
Ooh,
yeah, Dick's
Dicks.
Burger. Yeah,
Oh my
come
Lord
on, bro.
Jesus,
I've
man,
been all
come
through
on.
Seattle, man.
That's the spot. That's the hot spot right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Have you ever been to Bainbridge Island? Take the ferry from Seattle over like to the Bainbridge Island.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and you can see fucking Mount Rainier from afar. It's like
Hmm.
right there, that big ass volcano.
Yeah, I used to stay in Bellingham. I used to stay in
Okay,
Bellingham, Washington. I
okay,
used to be all the way to the top. Matter of fact, my barber who cuts my hair, that's where she from. And she
okay.
got family in Tacoma and shit. And matter of
Yeah, so,
fact, she
so
been.
every time I go to Seattle, I always stay Capitol Hill. It's like a small suburb area, close to downtown, kind of.
Yeah, I know what you're
And
talking about. Yeah.
yeah, you know, um, Pike's Place Market, the little fish market downtown.
Uh huh.
Yeah, love Seattle. And if you like seafood, then I mean, it don't get no better than that.
Oh yeah,
You right
seafood.
there, you right there on the
That's a
water.
seafood. Yeah, that's a seafood. Boy. You right there by that water. And not only that, look at my boy Sy. Uh,
What's up, Sterling? Yeah,
Sterling.
Man,
Hey Sterling, you made them boys. You made them boys quit Friday, man. You made
man,
them boys quit.
me and Sean was going at it.
Shout out to my boy Sean, man. What's good with it, man?
Shout out not to because him and Herm they was arguing about Kerr. This man decided to be a good idea to mention.
Oh, I'm 6 hours. I'm 6 hours from them. I'm 6 hours and 30 minutes from Seattle.
okay.
So yeah, but see right, yeah. So they was
I'm three
arguing.
hours from Portland. But go ahead.
Yeah, they was arguing about Curry. So Sean decided to be a good idea to put Kobe in. And with Kobe had got nothing to do with it. Well,
Why do you want to bring up Kobe?
Yeah,
You
not
can't
the
bring up.
bean.
You can't bring up the bean, man. No.
then all of a sudden he says, "Well, Kobe got spoon fed." He's like, "What?"
Spoon fed. Yeah,
Who
I'm not
feel
gonna
like how?
touch it.
You
Yeah,
know what I
I'm not
mean?
gonna touch
Yeah,
it.
some things you don't touch. I'm like Mom
Yeah,
says. Some things I don't say.
I'm not gonna touch it.
I didn't
Hmm.
let it. I didn't say nothing. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let. I'm not gonna do it because this is because we argue about this. We argued about this before when he said Braun.
Hmm.
He said Braun got more spoon. Didn't get. I mean, Kobe got spoon fed than Braun. I was like, I'm not gonna argue with this man with this. I was like, we just argued this before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come back in a few, Chief. First, I gotta go back upstairs to my desk.
Go ahead, bro. I got you.
All right, Sterling Young.
All right.
Go ahead, Why you got the floor. Go ahead, homie.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm not. Cause we argued about this, and I cooked them. I cooked them about it. I said, you know, I said, Kobe didn't have no magazines, didn't have no Sports Illustrated magazine in high school. Kobe didn't have no shoe deals in high school. LeBron did.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron got $100 million contract,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was like, you right. He said you right, and then we argued about it again. I was like, I'm not gonna do it again. And then once he said it, I'm like, Sean, we just argued about this again, dog. And then my man, shout out to D Money. D Money was like, well,
Yeah, shout out to my boy D Money.
man, D Money said the funniest stuff. He said, well, in high school, he dated a pop singer, Brandy. I was like,
Yeah, D Money. Yeah, hey, that was just he just took her to the prom. That was it.
that was it. I'm like, he just took her to a
And
prom. Like, oh, man. And then,
and then also she was there at the All Star game too when he won the slam dunk contest.
so then, so then all of a sudden and then all of a sudden, and then because they was on Ville games, and then they was talking about the Ville game. He said, well, Kobe had a Ville game courtside, Kobe courtside.
Hey, that's hey, we were just talking about that yesterday, but hey, that NBA courtside was that shit with Kobe though. That shit was the shit.
Yeah, yeah. Now you said now you said it was the shit. Now if you say after Sean said it's trash. Nobody didn't pick it up. So I was
Oh
like,
man, you
yeah.
just didn't play NBA courtside, bro. NBA courtside, because NBA was NBA courtside, and then after that, not too far after that, they put my boy AI on the first 2K. Was
Oh man, it was
Hey, where Wilt's at? Wilt's missing on the milk cart. Where Wilt's at?
I don't know what's behind it. You might not, I don't know.
I'm about to call my boy. I got his number. I forgot I had his number too. Man, raise your man. Where you been? Where you been?
He coming, man.
I remember last time I seen him in my chat, he was like, man, uh, oh man, I remember he did this shit right here. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
I was like, I just wanted to choke Sean. I was like, Sean, stop saying his name, because he always mention a name when there's a Curry debate. It feels like no, no, we didn't. Me and Matt, I saw my boy Matt. We didn't respond to it. We didn't respond when he said because he always keeps saying bullshit like
Mhm.
Kobe's better than. I mean, Stephen Curry's better than Kobe, and all that. And I'm like,
Nah, he ain't better than hey, he ain't look no he ain't
mm,
no.
not even.
It's levels to this. It's levels to this. And this is the thing. A lot of people forget this. Jordan and Kobe had the records at first. Jordan had the most 3 pointers in the NBA Finals, and Kobe had it the most 3 pointers made in a game. Held it for a long time before they did the what? Change the rules. Once they changed the rules, now that of course that record is shattered. But Kobe had it for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and I know he's gonna pass Ray Allen and all this other stuff. But dude, when you can shoot 23s a pointers a game and shit, man, of course, man, the game is. Dude, I never seen so many every game. That's why it's so hard for me to watch basketball now. Even when they throw the ball to the big man don't even look to score. They could be wide open for a layup. They'll still pass it all the way out to the 3 point line.
Mm.
How you feel about your Heat though? I know y'all ain't got Bam for 6 weeks.
Yeah. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. Yeah.
Who you think they need to step up in his absence?
Well, I know Butler. I know Butler. I feel like Tyler Hero, Morris, Deadman.
Mm-hmm.
Young guys need to step up.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, that's dirty.
Oh yeah. Oh, when he did Larry Bird,
Yeah, like
I was a little kid when that happened. I was laughing so hard when that happened. Like he really, that's how it was back then. That physical man back then, boy.
yeah, cause it just got soft now. Now you can't even do nothing because the ref might throw a flag on. I mean, throw penalty. I mean, penalty, not penalty.
I still take Isaiah Thomas though. I don't care.
Yeah, they'll
I
both.
still take Zeke. I still take Zeke over Steph. That's just my opinion.
Oh
Cause
yeah.
I know Zeke. Zeke was the originator of that shit, boy. Zeke was a bad man.
I was there. Yeah, definitely.
Him and Joe Dumars, man.
Mm-hmm.
I had to. Zeke, man. That see what I do. I always pay homage to the greats. That oh yeah, I know you ain't seen it.
Yeah, it was. I watched it when NBA Hard Classic when he had a bum ankle, bum foot, a big foot.
oh yeah against the Lakers and they
Yeah,
still yeah
yeah,
that nigga was bleeding like a motherfucker.
yeah. It said his foot was so big that he couldn't even get out. He couldn't get off the shoe with it. So
Steve Smith was another bad dude back in his day. That's why I understand how people talking about Jordan didn't play against no competition. That's what the media want to tell these guys. Like y'all people don't do y'all due diligence. Cause Steve Smith, all these niggas was in their bag back then. Was all in their bag, all in their bag. Cause back then all them players had all three things. You got to score, defend, and be a leader. And all them players back then was like that on their teams. And of course, Tom Chambers, he was another one. He was another legend. Put them buckets up, Tom Chambers. And not only that, my boy, Artis Gilmore, Alice English, Bernard King.
yeah.
These players that I think should have been in the top 75. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah, yeah. Because speaking of Tom Chambers, I was watching Isaiah Thomas eat. He compared Tom Chambers, to Jason Tatum. Do you see do you see that comparison between Tom?
I see why he put it somewhere, but Tom Chambers was way more consistent. You know what I mean? Because let's look. I like Jason Tatum, but Jason Tatum got a, he a shot jacker.
Mhm.
A lot of people don't remember the old school Ron Harper before he got hurt. The old Hollywood Harper was man. That nigga was a beast back then, bro. He was. Glenn Rice was another one. Was a monster. Can score. Can score. It ain't matter if Pippen was on him or not. The man was still putting up buckets. He went to University of Michigan.
Glenn Rice, yeah.
Yeah, Rice was that nigga. Everywhere he went, his jumper was so pure. He had one of the sweetest J's, man. He had some of the sweetest J's, man. Jumper that I seen. Hold up, let me go to my other one here. My Alice English, 8-time All-Star NBA scoring champion. He averaged 21.5. He averaged 5.5 rebounds per game, 3.6, and he was an NBA Hall of. How's a guy that's in the NBA Hall of Fame and not in the top 75?
Yeah.
Explain that. But Alice English was that nigga. Hold on, I got more of them.
Yeah.
89 All Star game, Houston. That man's. I got that jersey in my closet. That same jersey right here. I got a Melo one like that too, and I got a Kiki Vandeweghe one like that. Alice English was a mug. I'm telling you. I used to love them Denver jerseys back then. That man was a problem.
I like the 2000 Nugget jerseys with
Fat Lever. That's
yeah.
another Fat Lever, another guard that they don't people don't talk about. Was all multiple All Stars.
Hmm.
I got Chris Jackson too. I got my boy in here. I had there go his teammate Fat Lever. Them niggas was nice, bro. Tell you that's the West was the West back then, boy. The West always been tough.
Yeah, at that time, we had the Lakers, the Nuggets, the
You had the Rockets,
Rockets, Dallas.
Dallas was up and coming at that time.
Mhm.
Yeah, Fat Lever. I remember that he's the first person I seen with the part in the middle. Everybody was getting the parts in the middle of the hair because of him. All the homies was when I was growing up.
Yeah. Oh, he was the first one. I thought it was Marbury.
No, no. Fat Lever's older than. You see them shorts?
Yeah.
You see that part in the middle of his head? That's way before Marbury.
Mm-hmm. AI and Derek Coleman.
That's the older DC teaching them the game. I got them answers right there. Them shoes right there. I got like three of them. I got the red ones, the baby blue ones, and the red, baby blue, blue, and I think I forgot the other color. Um, it is.
I wanted.
I think it's teal. I got the teal one like that too.
I wanted that shoe. Bro. I wanted that shoe, man.
And Derek Coleman was a beast in his own right. 6'10", can handle the ball, do everything with that motherfucker.
Who? Who?
Derek Coleman was a beast. Went to Syracuse.
Kenny Anderson.
One of my favorite point guards ever. One of my personal favorite point guards. Kenny Anderson. That nigga was nice. I got that move on here when he shaked it when he shaked the Bobby Hurley on Big Monday. Dick Vitale was like, no. Here it is. When he just did him so saucy. He's like, where you go? No, stop reaching. And he scored too. Stop reaching.
Oh yeah, the Bobby Hurley.
Yeah, Bobby Hurt. Look, he fouling the nigga and shit. Look at him. Look all the times he fouling that nigga.
He stood there. You like, whoa.
Yeah, Kenny Anderson, man. Of course, my boy. I gotta show some love to D Rose, man, because the younger Rose was a problem. I don't give a fuck what nobody say that young Rose was. That nigga was a problem.
I hate it. I hate it. Oh yeah, cause me, I used to hate it cause like every time like he goes to the rim, like you might never know he's gonna switch his layup left or right or just dunk it.
Mm-hmm. Man, D Rose was just oh, he just shook Andre
Oh,
Miller. Ooh, sorry, Andre. And Andre Miller was another great point guard
oh
in his
yeah,
days.
he used to cross over Andre Miller. Oh, remember that?
He dunked on. Ooh.
Well, Anthony, man, he got him. Like,
Look how many. Did you see the free throws attempts? 13 to 19 free throws. The Bulls only shot 7 free throws.
wow. Well, it was a lot of styles around the Bulls.
Man, they used to call everything on the Bulls. That's how you knew that who was gonna win the That's how I could tell who was gonna win these games. Whoever team that goes to the line, when he baptized
Uh,
Dragic, Lord have mercy.
I remember the announcer, man, don't do it. He was like, why would you do it?
Why would you do that?
He said, I want to go higher.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was explosive. He was explosive.
Man,
For that size, though, for that size as a point guard, he was
if
explosive.
Jimmy Butler could have came into his own, like man, that could have got him over that hump, bro. It took a while for Jimmy to develop.
Yeah, because he was late. He was
He
the
was late
last.
bloom. Yeah, a late bloomer. Nigga, that's just crazy. That nigga had some hops, bro. That boy, hey, I respect D Rose, man. That younger D Rose,
Fast, like yeah.
he was a problem, man. And Miami couldn't even stop that nigga, man. He had any amounts of help. Of course, I gotta
Oh
get my
my
boy
god.
BD.
Oh my god.
I gotta get my boy BD. One of the best players in the nation when I graduated from high school was him and Tracy McGrady and my boy Coleon Young.
Ooh, boy. Handles, that nice handle,
Pooh,
and he could take it to the rim. And he
man,
could
ask Karolinko.
take I remember that game. Yeah, remember that.
That was during the playoffs.
Yeah, that was one of the best playoff years.
Hmm.
That year was whoever.
When he dunked on Barkley, I actually got the whole dunk on here though. Chris C. Webb was another bad dude, man.
Yeah, so
They
I
talking about that man C. Webb was nice.
yeah, I gotta give C West some shit because at the time people when they talk about power forwards, they talk about Duncan, KG, Dirt, but they forgot like there's still like there's some others like C Web. He was
They couldn't even beat KG. KG and them couldn't even beat C Web and them.
yeah, and like his name like he got to be up there with them. Like he
He
was up there.
got to be.
Yeah,
He has to be. How you gonna mention? And then the Minnesota wasn't getting nowhere
yeah.
at the time.
He gave in the Western Conference. His team was there with like guys like Duncan and Garnett with those. He was up there with those teams.
Exactly.
He gave Dirt problems. KG, Duncan.
And he gave everybody a problem. Lakers, it didn't matter. You know I gotta
Yeah.
have
Now
Vinsanity. You
now
know
this
I gotta
man
have Vinsanity on here, man.
now
You
this man
know,
was special. This man was special.
you know I got. Oh, I remember he did that. That was during the playoffs when he did that. That was spinning. I was like, ooh,
Oh, the Raptors in the playoffs that year? Oh,
yeah. That year, that was during the playoffs when he did that dunk right here.
okay.
Yeah, Vince did that. Yeah, I remember that. That was during the playoffs.
That must be his rookie year.
I remember that. That was during the playoffs when he did that shit.
Ooh.
Vince was nasty, bro. I'm sorry, man. That man,
Yeah.
Vince was just.
Now
And
that
T
was
Mac,
yeah,
T Mac was nice too.
yeah,
I got T Mac in here too.
yeah, yeah.
And that one, oh my lord, oh my lord. When they asked they asked Dwayne Wade that question, Dwayne Wade was like,
I gotta say this. When I saw that dunk, the Alonzo dunk, I remember my father was like, "Ooh!" He was
mm,
like, "Ooh!" It was nasty.
you know, I gotta have
Uh,
KJ.
uh, he was like, "I gotta
He
give
need to
credit."
be in the Hall of Fame too. He
Yeah.
need to be in the Hall of Fame too. Him and Albert Robertson, who them two both need to be in the Hall of Fame.
I had to say I had to give this man respect because he's like him, like he was one of those power forwards. He was like all these power forwards. He had center training because he was the power forward that would just dunk on you. Athletic power forwards, point guards. My bad. Athletic point guards that would just not only just pass and stuff, but just dunk on
hmm You know, I gotta have Tim.
you. Ooh, Tim.
You know, I gotta have Tim.
People been sleeping.
I got a lot of Tim Hardaways in here too.
People
You
been
know,
sleeping on. People have been sleeping on him. Tim need to be on the plane.
Tim, man, hold on. I got some crossovers and hey, that's a long one. Bang.
No, I remember that crossover we did. When he did that crossover, and then he threw a bomb. Then he went spin move. He did a spin move and then hit a floater.
Crossed over Byron Scott. Oop, let me just did that.
I
That's the Texas two step.
don't care what anybody say. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yes, no doubt.
He will.
You know, he came out publicly against. You know, he came out. To, I don't know if you remember this or not.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, when he said
He
about
came about
yeah,
the homos, yeah, about the
yeah,
gays and stuff, yeah. So that NBA don't like that shit. Look at that crossover, man. That nigga was just. Whew. Sorry, Doc Rivers. Move your feet. Oh yeah, he used to just do the Knicks so bad. But the Knicks always. I remember when the Knicks upset them boys though.
yeah, oh yeah.
I remember he was on the cover of NBA Live.
I was in the zone.
He was actually on the cover of NBA Live when I graduated
Yeah,
from Job Corps. He was on the cover of it
yeah.
on the
Like
PlayStation.
98, like 98. Yeah. This is the
hmm
move. This the move I was saying. We did that.
Oh, we did that floater, yeah.
Whoop.
Crossover Avery Johnson.
Oh, Jeff on the check.
Nope, that's Mark Price.
Well, I forgot. I'm
That's
still confused.
Mark
Yeah,
Price. That Mark Price was a beast in his own right,
he was the first to split. Always split the screens and go for the mid ranger. You know,
and he had a jumper, and he was money from the free throw
well,
line.
was he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah,
He a Hall of
he's
Famer?
yeah.
Mhm.
Mark Price, you damn right he is.
No. I say, is he in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he is. He
Yeah.
should be.
No, I'm not saying like he should be there. I'm like,
He should be. Last time I remember, he was coaching the University of Charlotte. I don't know. He's still coaching. See, that was his teammate in college was John Sally,
Sally.
the Spider. Hold up. Then you got. Oh, look
Oh damn,
at
Paxson.
Paxson.
He got Paxson.
And I gotta show love to my boy Zach Levine because he is hooping.
Uh,
Penny, he challenged Ewing. Oh, I gotta have little
Little
Penny.
Penny. Yeah. To me, I always say that Penny was like the '90s Magic Johnson, but athletic.
Yes, yes, yes. It's
I
just
always say that.
injuries, man. Man,
'Cause
injuries. He
he
was on his way. He was on his way. Oh, John Starks, why you do that?
oh, Reggie. I remember Patrick, you and Charles Oakley was on him.
And Barkley was a bad dude in his right too. He
Oh,
was.
sorry.
Oh, let me go down to the bottom here of this. I know you remember some of these here.
Yeah, the funniest part that speaking of that, I remember Shaz also said something about it. He said Kobe had AI. He said that I heard that AI said that Kobe snitched on him. I said what?
Never.
Never. I
Eh.
said no.
That snitch word get thrown out too loosely.
No. No, I never heard of
Chris
that.
Jackson.
Yeah, Mo, right? Mo, if I do,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah,
Yeah, he's still getting buckets. They
yeah,
still get you buckets.
yeah.
He's one of college most
Like,
dynamic and
yeah,
exciting players.
I heard that
He's
people.
from Gulfport,
Yeah,
Mississippi, averaging 29 points per game
I heard
during his 2 seasons at LSU. He led
I
the
mean,
Southeastern Conference in scoring and free throw shooting as a freshman and a sophomore, and
mhm,
won SEC Player of the Year in '89 and 1990. Chris also set records for three-pointers with 172 in just 2 seasons.
also, I heard also that like I said, Isaiah heard that Isaiah compared him to Damian Lillard. Yeah, yeah.
Who?
Uh,
Damian Lillard ain't no Chris Jackson. No, he ain't no.
yeah,
No, no,
nah,
no,
nah,
no, no, no. He ain't no. Hell no. He ain't no Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
nah.
Hell no. No. No way, no how. No way, no how. That's a bad comparison, but that's Zeke. That's his opinion. So
Yeah,
I respect it, but I disagree.
cause their styles is different. Oh,
Ooh. Sorry, Rudy Gobert.
no, he stepped on his foot.
I don't care. He need to go down anyway.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh, look at Dave Robson. I feel bad. I feel bad because he wouldn't die yet because he got the MVP and then Hakeem was mad. They like game was like 54.
Oops. Oops. Gotcha. I'm up. Right here. Nope. I'm right here. The
Why would
dream
you?
was the dream was a motherfucker, boy. I'm trying to
Oh
tell
man.
you.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you already know how this guy is right here.
Everybody, this is Blake Griffin's father.
Blake Griffin still don't have dunks like he
Yeah.
still don't have dunks like Sean Kemp either.
That's his father. When it comes
He
to dunking and stuff, he's yeah.
That was the best alley oop duo ever, ever.
The original Lob City, the original.
The original, they the best alley oopers ever. Them two right there. I don't get. I know some people want to say no, it's D Wade and it's D Wade and LeBron James. No,
No,
it's Gary Payton and Sean Kemp, and
yeah,
it's not even close.
yeah. Because when Gary got the ball, Sean was gonna
Hmm.
get it.
I gotta have white chocolate in there though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That was a sweet pass.
Yeah, one of the best handlers.
Hand down, man down.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, Zoe.
like I said, when Gary got that ball,
They they
Sean
don't
was
even
coming.
play there no more. That's Tacoma Dome. Man. Now that dome that they like that right there is used as an event. They use it for events and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Man, they need to bring basketball back to Seattle. Man, they really, really, they do. Oops, sorry.
yeah. I was upset. Even I don't think Sean what he said was so right. He said I was upset because me and Gary we always dreamed about having our jersey up there in the Raptors. Now we now now
Uh,
our dream is done now because they moved it.
right. I one thing I could say though too, SY. I can't believe Z said that, but man, Chris Jackson, man, he can't. He can't. No, man. I could tell you another person, Fat Lever. He was way underrated too. He was
Yeah.
underrated. Played. Oh, sorry, Gary.
He
Gary
said,
tried to trip that nigga.
yeah,
He said I tried to trip that
yeah,
nigga, man.
yeah.
Yeah, no, he ain't trying to embarrass me out here.
Look at
He,
Gary's face. Look, Gary was like,
what the?
what?
Yeah, I tried to trip that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Ha! Knew it was coming. Ha!
he was that ferocious, bro.
Man, them two,
Like
man.
like in today's NBA, the way he's screaming stuff, he might get a tech from it. He might get a
Oh
tech.
man, yeah, he'll get techs off the tech off a tech.
Yeah.
Them two niggas just running gun, man. Them and they had Hershey the Hawk and they had um
Oh my man, Eddie Johnson. No,
yeah, that Eddie Johnson back then too. Eddie Johnson, another 3-point shooter. A lot of people forget too.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson is another dude that was a sniper. That's why I try to say when it comes to the greatest shooter, there's so many great shooters that was back then. Even you had Ricky Pierce. Ricky Pierce can sit there and rain him up like that too.
Nate McMillan, him because Gary Payne, Nate McMillan, them
Yeah, Nate McMillan was young at the time. Yep, he came in. They had Viscott Askew and man, them boys Jackson. Oh, yep, them two right there was Bernard King. Baseline fadeaway like Bernard King.
bing bing bing.
Beep beep beep.
Main man check
Yeah,
like Magic say Bernard King was money.
yeah. Bernard was nasty, man. Bernard, oh my lord, Bernard was just. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jamal Mashburn. His son could ball too. His son played for University of New Mexico.
Yeah.
His son can hoop. Son sound just like him too. I heard him interviewing his son like the last game that they played. I was just like, oh my god, he sound just like his daddy. He sound just like Jamal Mashburn.
Yeah, but Jamal Mashburn, very underrated power forward.
Oh, Jamal Mashburn, Monster Mash was nasty, yo.
In the post, definitely when it comes to the post. Yeah.
When it comes to the post, handling the ball, anything. Back then, all them players had his skill. You know how to put the ball on the floor, you know how to post, and make free throws.
Oh yeah.
Everybody back then had that. Everybody back then had the same traits. That what made the basketball game so nice back then.
Oh, so good. Oh,
Oh,
man. Rock the cradle.
Cooper tried to put his head out the way. Nah, nigga, you still caught the poster, nigga. Oh, I gotta put this.
Oh, what was that? Robert Pack?
Man, Robert Pat used to dunk on everybody. That little short nigga didn't give a care about nobody.
Yeah, he was fast too.
I had to put LJ in there. He is another one, man. Didn't get enough props like he should, though. You know, he did put on a dress for his Converse, but anyway.
No man, no, he was LJ. LJ was just. Oof.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you a little story about LJ. My older sister went to school with him, and and it was her senior year. We was in Germany, and her best friend they was he ended up getting us tickets to go to the game and stuff to see him play. Man, Larry Johnson was a beast, bro. Yeah, Larry Johnson, man. LJ.
Yeah, not only just a great thing, but a good shooter, very good shooter.
Man, name somebody could do that shit as a big. And can nobody fuck with Sean Kemp. I know. Blake Griffin got some dunks, but he ain't got no dunks like Sean Kemp dunks. No, no. When Kemp dunked, you knew he was coming, man. Oops, jumped up, got you, Dikembe. Got him both, got him. This dude right here. Did that just happen? Yeah, he did just do that to me. Yeah, he just did that to you. One of my favorites is this one though. Ha! He pointed at that nigga. And then the other one when he gave old boy Dap, Chris Gatling Dap. You know I had to throw Sir Charles in there. Charles was a bad man. A lot of people forget. Draymond can't fuck with Charles. Not even not even Charles' worst day. He couldn't do the shit Charles could do either. There was the bucket that took them to the finals. Swish! Count it down. Swish! Sir Charles was a motherfucker, boy. Let me get that. Let me get that out the air. You don't want that. This is my favorite. He dunked on it, he threw it and the ball on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah, that was so disrespectful, man. Like, yeah. Since you there,
oh,
here.
oh,
Since you there, just go ahead and just take the ball out.
no, I remember. No, I remember. I just saw this clip when when Charles and the Rockets, and they was looking at. He had a good game, and they was looking at. He said, "Bro," he said, "just leave." I was like, "Leave." I'm actually nicely. I'm actually freaking nicely. You know, and the camera moved back. Okay. Oh man, Clyde the Glide.
hmm Clyde was nice too, bro. It would have been something to see if they would have played again. If he would have played Jordan again, cause this time he didn't have Duckworth. He would have had the Dream as his center compared to Duckworth.
On the Rockets when he was on the Rockets.
That's one matchup we never got to see. But Drexler was a bad man, though. I was happy he got him a ring, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like I feel like for Drexler, I feel like he wouldn't wanted that match again. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, look at that. Look at that shit. You don't see niggas doing that shit.
He was
Look how he
smart.
just
Like,
look how he just glide in the air.
yeah.
They talking about these niggas so much athletic than they just so much athletic than players of back then. I don't see no niggas in the league doing that shit. That's in-game dunking right there. Cause this dunk right here was in Bulls versus Blazers. Like when Bulls versus Blazers first came out, SY on EA Sports, they at halftime they always just show this dunk by Clyde Drexler. They show a Jordan Duggan, they'll show Clyde Drexler doing that dunk right there. Ha! Gotcha. Well, then got you, David. You know I gotta show Grant. 'Cause Grant was that nigga. Woo! He dunked on both of them niggas. On Gerald Wallace and he dunked on John Stark. Oh, this one right here. Oops. Ooh. Grant was that nigga, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Grant had, and them niggas had necks. That's when they was pumping up everybody. Oh, he crossed over to MJ. That's when MJ was 45. A lot of people don't remember Grant was that nigga, boy. Sorry, Clint Capella. Kobe got you in the poster.
Woo. Yeah. He was wide open.
Hey, what's up, Impact?
What's
What's
going
good?
on? What's going on, fellas?
Hey, we just chopping it up, man. Having fun. Do what we do. Bringing back some memories. Memories of the
Sir.
greats. The greats of the past time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I ended up stumbling across this chat last night, man. I heard these niggas was crying about views and shit like that and all this other shit. I was like, man, these niggas really sensitive like that on YouTube, bro.
Oh, this shit is serious, man.
Man,
This shit is serious.
it's only serious when it comes to our people, though. I just want to understand. It's enough ears to get heard around. But look how they doing me, bro. I'm not even tripping, dude. I got
And it's not
500
even,
some.
and we don't even own this platform.
Right.
That's
We don't
the
even.
messed up part about it.
We don't own it. Exactly.
and you fighting over it. Who get more
Mm,
attention?
that shit's stupid to me. Like, dude, continue to do you. Just be you who you are. That's one thing about me. I don't disrespect nobody on my chat or anything like that unless they disrespect the greats. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I get out. Other than that, shoot, you can say what you want, but you can't just say stupid shit. I stopped that shit a long time ago. You can't come in here to saying dumb shit.
Yeah, gotta have some logic to what you saying.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can dig that.
I said these niggas really mad at Ticket. They really mad at Mookie. I was like, why y'all mad at Mookie? You know what I'm saying? Mookie doing his thing, man. I'm like, and then you got to think about Mookie's young. These niggas Mookie's in his early
What
20s.
what Jay Z say on the what song is that? Ain't no love. He say, "What you eat don't make me shit."
I don't like Jay. Yeah, yeah, but what he said right there was some shit though. But I don't fuck with Jay like that though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me either. But I'm just
but
saying,
what
what
he
another
said though
man
was
do?
true. Yeah,
Yeah,
what he said was some real shit though.
yeah. What another man do ain't got nothing to do with me.
And that's why I understand D Raymond want to sit there and want to try to talk shit about Chuck. Dude, you cannot lace none of them shoes Charles Barkley had. None. You can't.
Oh
Ain't no
man,
way.
I
It's
watched
that,
the
that
video earlier of Rodman versus Lonzo Mourning, man. People don't understand, man. That '90s basketball was physical, man. You was getting hit with an elbow on every rebound.
every rebound.
If you come off an on ball screen,
That's
you're
how
going
we
to
was
hit with an
taught.
elbow.
That's how
Yeah.
we was
Yeah,
growing
Yeah,
up. That's how it was when I was growing up
it's,
on the streets, man. You couldn't be no
man.
baby. I never forget this, y'all. My dad used to tell me and my twin brother, um, 'cause my dad was in the service, and not only that, I found out on the day of my dad's funeral that my dad was a Georgia State Player of the Year. I was like, that's where we get this basketball shit from. My mom used to play too. My mom played too. And I was like, that's where this basketball stuff comes from. I was like, now I got it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I didn't find out till like later on. But anyway, my dad used to tell us all the time, hey, you about to go out here and play with some grown men. If I see any crying, anything, you getting out. Now, if they do something to you, if I see it, I'm gonna handle it, because I'm your father. I'm gonna handle it. That daddy handle it if they get too rough. But the only thing that's doing is this right here that's gonna make you tough. So if you go out
man.
here
This
and play,
dude,
you ain't gonna have no complaints from me.
yeah, man. This dude, Rodman and Mourning getting into it every play. Rodman
Uh,
hitting step back
I would not.
threes.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go one on one with Robert because
Rodman hitting mid range jumpers.
Yeah, a lot of people forget Dennis Rodman had a man. He could do just more than just rebound.
He can
I don't.
pass.
He could pass.
Yeah. No,
You
yeah,
know.
but like I said, I don't want to go one on one with Rodman because Rodman he would get inside your head.
He a
He would get
gamer.
inside you. He would get
Mhm.
inside your head and play mind games with you. You'd be so focused off your game.
Mhm. And Dominique was just that nigga was just the truth, man. He just couldn't just. You just had Philly. You had Boston and you had Philly. And who else was tops there during the time in the
You know what the
'80s?
narrative is gonna be on him. He ain't win nothing. That's the narrative always.
Oh man, but niggas that know, dude, how you carry a franchise over 10 years, then you have an ACL tear, then you come at still averaging 25 after the ACL, like 27 the next following after the ACL. Man, stop it. Hey, this is the thing about these narratives that these
Yep.
media's people. I
Yep.
don't. I don't hold their narratives with weight because the majority of the people in the media they didn't play basketball
Nope. Or even been in that environment.
or even been in that environment. How can a man lead a team? That's one thing I've always respect about all these players that I do have on here. I show how I see these players carry franchises for decades.
Yeah.
Dominique was a one-man wrecking crew by him damn self.
Right.
They ain't never brought no help around Dominique. Never.
Who the best player he had?
Some people might say Kevin Willis.
Kevin Willis. Right.
Then you had a young Dot. Then you had Kenny Battle. Then you had Spud. You had John
Right.
Concact. You had Randy Whitman.
That's it.
All this.
hmm Dominique was that dude though, bro. He was. I always appreciate a player like him, man. That
Even on the Clippers, he was getting buckets.
yeah,
Spurs,
Spurs definitely yeah. And he had hops. He would dunk on you.
Yeah, because when he dunked, when people when they dunk, they scream like, yeah, ah. But when Dominique does, you hear the opponent be like, ah,
Man, I can remember when Dominique used to dunk when I was a kid, man. You could just hear the whole rim just shake and shit.
like shit. Yeah, the way he dunks, like, boom.
what you think about the Admiral?
Oh, the Admiral was nice. Hey, don't get me wrong. David Robinson was a bad man too. He
71.
was. Yeah, he was a bad man too. He don't get enough credit.
He don't get no credit because he was one of those best centers up there with
Yeah, he
Hakeem.
definitely a top
He
10
was
center
really,
for sure.
he was there, because he was
I
very.
remember Dominique did this in the slam dunk contest. This nigga dunked with two balls.
That's why he won.
But then again, it's kind of Dominique. He got robbed by Spud Webb that year. They gave it to Spud Webb,
Man,
and
Jordan did
then
the same dunk twice, man.
and Jordan did the same dunk twice, right? But they gave it to Michael Jordan because he was the face of the league.
Right.
That's how I knew. That's when I began to see. I began to learn.
Politics.
Okay, politics in the game. Yeah, because that's my dad. I was like, 'cause I was watching with my father. I never forget it. And my dad was like, "Son, who you think is gonna win?" I'm like, "I think it's Dominique." And then they gave it to Michael Jordan. I'm like, "Huh?" I was like, "He did the same dunk twice." But I was like, that's when he was like, "Welcome to the world of politics, son." Yes, indeed. Hold on, I got some more. Hold on. Am I done with the human highlight? Yeah, this human highlight film was a short one. Let me see. Did I do this one right here already?
Mhm.
Yeah, I did. This the one with Chris Jackson and all them boys is on here, and yeah, we got the old Kobe shit. Okay, okay. How about the NBA greats one? Who I got right here? Oh, Mitch Richmond.
Oh,
Yes, that was my dude. Hey, when I first when my dad first got stationed, we got first stationed in Kansas. Um, we ended up watching Manhattan, cause Manhattan is right down the street from Junktown. It's like 5-10 minutes away. One of the best rivalries in the state, Junk City High School versus Manhattan Indians. One of the best rivalries in the state. Football or basketball related. Um, I saw Mitch Richmond. I was like, yeah, I knew he was the truth. I'm like, man, that dude could shoot.
he was known. I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
he was known.
Mitch was nasty. Mitch
He,
was nasty. He was a
um,
complete player too. He was a complete player. All them players back then. That's why I don't understand why people try to
Three
downplay
level
Jordan
scores.
competition. I'm like, dude, all them players back then was 3 level scores. Everybody, Grant, Mitch, Dominique, everybody who y'all say Bird, all these people y'all talking about y'all downplaying Michael Jordan's dude. Everybody was 3 levels.
They don't give
Everybody.
Paul Pierce no credit either.
Oh, Paul was the truth.
yeah.
Paul Pierce was
Well,
the truth.
for Mitch, to me, he was known in Florida because he's from Florida. He was known.
I'm glad you said something about him too, man. 'Cause my boy was just like, man, when you gonna put something about Paul Pierce in there, man?
Yeah, yeah,
Represent them Jayhawks, man. I'm like, oh yeah, you right, man. Hold up, let me go do my.
Damn true.
Let me get on that right now. I got a whole bunch of shit for him already in on my laptop because my brother's teammate in junior college was ranked behind Paul Pierce in the state of California. Gordon Scott. Go back. Okay. There you go, man. I got so much Paul Pierce shit. Ooh. I got so many Paul Pierce shit, man. It don't make no sense. I don't know which one I want to put on here, though. Yeah, when Paul, yeah, Paul was that guy for real. He just ain't never, he doesn't never got his just praise, man. Never got his just due. Cause they always make it seem. That's why, that's why he used to laugh all the time when they used to ask him about is LeBron. He used to be like, and people used to think it was hate. Man, he hating like dude. He used to kill LeBron. Y'all forget
But he
about
said
that
he got
shit.
LeBron. He even said he got
He got
LeBron in his
his.
top three.
He got him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
top three.
he got him in his top three. Yeah, but
And
nah.
him and Bron, he used to drop 40 on
He
Bron.
used to
They
drop
used to go
40
at
on
it.
that. Yeah, they used to go at it, man. That's fast they
Used to
did.
go at it. So you can't expect him to talk like a fan from a fan perspective. He battled him and got the best
Hmm.
of him multiple times. I was watching the 1994 Shaq video. I think that's when he got the scoring title. This dude was hitting
Hmm.
fadeaway jumpers, running
Who win?
hooks,
Hmm.
any kind of bucket you need, man. Shaq
Who
was a
win?
problem. 94 Shaq.
Oh, in '94 shot.
Yeah, well, I say like
He he got the
got
scoring
hit with.
title.
Yeah, but, I say this guy here, no Glenn on. I'm not talking about the Heat Glenn, but I'm saying the Hornets Glenn. Like when Glenn was on the Hornets, he was the problem.
All right, now I'm about to start adding some Paul Pierce to this group here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
He was sleeping on him because people think that he was just a shooter when he wasn't.
Always got to throw my boy Paul Pierce out there, man.
He would get this was. I gotta say this. No, when people say, "Oh, Paul was a shooter," I was like, "No, he was more than a shooter. He used to go up there. He used to go up there."
I like how. Hey, I know you're gonna remember this, man. When Nate Robinson try to jump on him,
He fell. Yeah, he
he
fell.
felt Paul looked like he was in it. Paul
This
felt like
was a slow
he was.
pace era too, man. It was tough to get
Mm,
buckets, man.
it was tough to get. Look what he did to Chris Bosh. Oh no, oh no.
And
This is
Garden, yeah.
oh no, left-handed. Swish, finger roll.
Dude,
That's a tough defensive era too.
no, you gotta look at Ray face. Yeah, I mean it was against New York. It was against the New York Knicks. Yeah.
Hmm.
Good chance, man. Watch that. Y'all go on YouTube and check out that Rodney versus Morning video, man. That shit was crazy, man.
Oh yeah, I seen
I,
that.
I,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want all the younger basketball fans, 21 and under, to watch that video, man. 25 and under, watch that video,
Hmm.
and you
You
will see the
niggas.
basketball was way different.
Hmm. Got him.
Scottie Pippen had the lump on his head. He was still in the game,
Hmm.
still played. Lonzo Mourning elbowed him. Paul Pierce. Mm.
When he used to get hot, boy, Pierce, boy, when Pierce got hot, man, man,
Everything was
man.
off 2 feet too.
Hmm.
Everything off 2 feet.
Facts.
Mm.
Yeah, because I remember him and Anton Walker.
Oh,
Anton
him
Walker.
and Antoine. Oh man, him and Antoine Walker. When them two then nigga knuckleheads was get boy. Now I remember they put. That's when they start bringing the crossover and all that shit to NBA Live and shit, doing the
97.
shimmies.
Yup.
Yep, cause Antoine Walker was on that bitch.
He was a
Yup.
problem.
That was like 97 or
He
98.
was
Late. Yep.
because Paul
Yeah,
Anton Walker.
97 because Tim Hardaway was on 98.
Let me see. Hmm.
Yeah,
'97 was
96 was
Mitch.
Mitch Richmond.
Yeah, 96. Yeah, it was 96 or 97 was Mitch Richmond. I
Oh,
thought.
97. Okay.
Yeah, I got the Mitch Richmond one when he was on NBA
On the
Live.
on
I
the
still
King.
got that bitch.
Yeah. I got 98 on the PlayStation. The gray one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I still got it
That's
somewhere.
when they used to call Michael Jordan number 99,
Player 99.
player 99.
You knew it was him though.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Joe Johnson was a beast too.
Oh man, Joe Johnson still be out there getting buckets, man. I be seeing
Still
him on
getting buckets.
Snapchat, man. He be looking at that dude. He looked at that dude, was like he he posted him up, took him inside, shoot the fade away. He looked, went down the court and went down, say he's too small. And the dude was like, man, you got me fucked up.
Right. He was in
I got
St. Louis, I
the
think.
dude was like, hey, I got dude was like, I got the fastest hands at 38.
Yeah. That's a new video. I got to check that out. I seen it on YouTube. I didn't watch it.
Man, that nigga, that boy was in his bag. That's all I say. He
Yeah,
was
I'm
in
gonna
his
check it
bag.
out. Hmm. Yeah, Joe Johnson was the truth.
oh yeah, Atlanta. He was going Atlanta. He was a problem in Atlanta. Yeah.
Rondo. Rondo used to get them triple doubles in the playoffs,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
snagging one hand rebounds and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ball fake. Rondo called.
Oh, I forgot this one. I forgot Damon Stoudemire. The
Oh
mighty.
yeah. Oh, Mighty Mouse. Yeah, hey, Stoudemire was the truth too. He went to University of Arizona. He played for the great Lou Olson.
Well, he played in Arizona.
Yeah,
Wildcats.
yeah.
Not there. How many? I heard so many good players coming from Arizona.
Damon Stoudemire. Hell yeah.
Like him. Like I heard so many. I heard,
Hey, I think his teammate was Reggie Gary. I remember they had Reggie Gary too.
yeah,
Them
cause I'm
niggas,
like,
them
yeah,
niggas was loaded back then.
I'm like, he went there. I said, it's a lot of players coming. It's a lot of good players coming from Arizona Wildcats. I'm like,
Yeah, back then, hell yeah. Steve Kerr,
you Kerr, Mike Bibby,
Bibby, yep. Bibby won the championship. Miles Simon.
Miles
Jason Terry,
Simon,
Oh,
Arizona.
Jason Terry.
Jason
Yeah.
Terry,
Hey, Miles Simon was that dude.
Richard
Yeah, he
Jefferson.
was. RJ was too. RJ was nice too.
You
Richard
remember
RJ.
Jefferson,
what was the dude from Duke that the
Gil,
Cavs drafted, man?
Gil Arenas, Shannon Fry. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gilbert Arenas. Oh yeah, he was there just 1 year though.
I can't even think his name, man. I gotta find it. When they had Jordan as the number one college player of all time, they crazy.
I don't know. I have to say Lou Alcindor.
Right.
I have to say Lou Alcindor.
Not Michael Jordan.
I'll give y'all some younger shit here. I'll give y'all some. When I used to watch Paul play when I was growing in Kansas, when he was with them Jayhawks.
Yeah, with him and Roy Williams. Yeah, Roy Williams, coach.
Man, Roy Williams never bought them boys a title. Never, never, never.
Even in Carolina.
He won one. Yeah, he won them at Carolina, but that's why a lot of people. I mean, Roy still gets love, but Roy Williams has so many squads that should have won. Man, they had some.
Did he
They
win
had,
with Marvin Williams? Did Marvin Williams win there?
I mean, he won.
It was yeah. He won with
Yeah,
I
Marvin
think
Wayne,
Raymond Felton won.
Raymond Telly
And
Melly,
Sean May.
Sean Nelly, Sean May, yeah, Sean May,
yeah, he was
and
that KU boy. That nigga was the truth.
yeah,
Yes, I knew Paul. It was him. My boy. It was Paul. It was Paul. It was Billy Thomas. Ray LaFrance.
Great for French.
Jop Vaughn. Um, Rex Walters. Man, them niggas had a squad and they did not get it done, bro. They lost. I think yeah, they lost to
yeah.
fucking
Coming,
they lost to Steve Nash and them in Santa Clara, I think. And
yeah,
then I know one year they lost to Jason Kidd too. They lost to USC.
yeah. But I remember, I remember they lost to Arizona. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember he used to play for them Jayhawks.
yeah, because I remember Kansas they lost to Arizona.
And Kansas, man, Kansas should have had so many titles. Kansas should be up there with UCLA and all them boys with championships and shit, man. But they just can't. Matter of fact, here it is right here when they went against Mount Simon. I knew I had the picture. I knew I had it when they
Man,
lost.
Jason Kidd, man, that
When
definitely
they
got him
lost to
top
what you
five
call it. When
point
they
guard.
lost to when they lost to Arizona that year.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah.
He came back for his senior year, and they didn't get it done. But he's still one of the great KU greats.
I thought he left his junior year.
Huh?
I thought he left his junior year.
Uh,
Because I remember, because Roy Williams said that he was chanting one more year, and then the coach was like, no, no, no one more year.
I don't remember. I think he did stay 3 years, if I can remember.
Yeah,
Three
he did
years.
stay 2 years.
Yeah, 'cause I remember he came out his sophomore year. They had disappointment. That what made it came out his junior year, and that junior year they was stacked. They had Billy Thomas. They had all them boys, man. They had Rex Walters. They had Jock. Man, them niggas was nice, bro.
And one of my
Like they,
favorite college teams was that Ohio State team, Mike Conley and Greg Oden.
yeah.
And they had my boy Quan Cook,
Oh yeah, them boys was
uh,
nasty.
Ron
Yeah, them
Lewis.
boys was. Mm-hmm.
They had a squad.
Right.
They had a squad. I think Diebler was there the year before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, what? I'd say,
Greg Oden was a problem, man.
Yes.
He was
yeah,
playing
but
with a cast on the whole season,
that was,
Facts.
that was up there. But to
shooting
me,
left
man,
hand free throws.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was, that's good,
Amazing.
man. I would say that
Amazing
2006,
squad.
that 2006, Florida Gators. Yeah, the 2006 Florida Gators with Corey Brewer, Al Horford, Hakeem Noah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. That boy
Yeah,
Paul
yeah,
Pierce.
I love it when him and Kobe battle. Yeah,
That was some of the best battles right there.
yeah,
And he is a champion. I was so upset the Lakers, cause Bynum. I'm like, dang, Bynum couldn't stay healthy for shit. And then the year that the Lakers did have him, they won the chip. I wish they would, if they would have Bynum the first time, Gasol wouldn't have got punked like that.
Been a
They
three
was just,
peat.
they was punking, they was punk, they punked Paul Gasol the first time. KG was just, cause they knew that's the only big they had. That
Yeah,
was still left.
Odom is a wing, really.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
Yes,
nobody in the
sir.
NBA like Odom right now.
Oh hell no. I don't see no Sean Kemp sitting there. I don't see no I definitely don't see no. I don't see no Grant Hills. I don't see no T Max. Um, I don't see no Dominique Wilkins. I don't see no Sean Kemps. I don't see no I don't see no Elijah ones. I don't see no David Robinson. I don't see no Ewings. Um, I don't see no Fat Lever. I don't see no Albert Robinsons. I don't see no Sidney Moncrief. I don't see no Terry Cummings. I don't see no
Hmm.
what's my boy name? I definitely don't see no Chris Jackson out there. Mahmoud Adu Rauf. I don't see none of that shit. Not on a consistent basis. No, no. Who y'all got for MVP right now? Who y'all think should be MVP right now? Should be in the discussion.
Right now,
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Curry.
Since the homies reminded me earlier, I had to say
like
Chris
even
Paul, man. When y'all gonna give Chris Paul his just due? Because his team is winning. If they keep the criteria like they're supposed to keep the criteria, what he did for Phoenix last year, the Phoenix was nowhere. They was outside looking in, and
Yeah, I would say yeah, Curry, Chris
he took
Paul.
them to the playoffs. He should definitely be in the. He should be in the discussion.
Yeah,
I think it should be Chris Paul. Then I say Steph. Then I say DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan got to get some love, man. He
oh yeah,
has to.
yeah.
DeRozan is balling out his mind right now. I say Lamelo too, but put Lamelo in there too. You need some fresh heads, some fresh faces in the conversation. Jokic, okay, how many years y'all gonna give it to Jokic? I mean, y'all gave it to Jokic. You know what I'm saying? He been in the top for a while, but they don't. That's how they. But they constantly move that goalpost.
Ah, Bill, Bradley Bill. I say that, Bradley Bill. Uh, Trey Young.
You got Trey in the conversation? Okay.
I say Bradley Bill. Trey Young. Uh, definitely on DeMar DeRozan.
Mm-hmm.
Curry, Chris Paul. Um, I gotta get Giannis there. Giannis has to be there.
Yeah, Giannis. Yeah. Okay. How you feel about that acquisition by getting everybody? You know what? Because David Chisel not even back yet. So then they signed Reggie Matthews again. You know what I'm saying? And they got
and they won the ring without their starting shooting guard.
yeah, and boy, Brook Lopez just had surgery, so he should be back probably sometime after the All Star break or something like that, possibly. Hey man, they don't want to talk about Milwaukee, man. That's what's wrong with the media. Y'all should have gave them. Y'all should have gave them they just do, but no, y'all just talked about them for about
Yeah,
for just for one day, and then went straight to the Lakers.
I gotta give props. I gotta
Because
give
they
props
got
to
a
them
foreign
for.
champion. That's why
I gotta give props
they
to them for
start. I
getting
mean,
Brook
they start players
Lopez.
that's foreign. They don't want to
I
give
gotta
him no
give props
love.
to him for giving Boogie opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to talk about the Lakers and Nets.
Mm-hmm. He
Better
was
watch
picked.
out for them Cavaliers too.
He was picked number 10. You know how many people that was ahead of him? Kind of surprised you. All because he stayed an extra year. That's why. That's why he went so. He was still a top 10, but
Yeah,
he
that
should
can
have
hurt.
been.
That can hurt you though. Yeah,
I heard of him
unfortunately.
back then. That's what they made an example out of him for that shit. Look how they did him. Nowadays, look, you can go to school for 4 years and you go straight to the G League. Well, you got a player that don't even prove himself, play 1 year, and get minutes galore like a motherfucker. Ain't that shit backwards? That shit's way backwards. And look at the players that graduated that played on that national championship team for Baylor. They on the Utah Jazz. They don't even get they don't get no kind of work. No kind of work. You stayed in college 2 or 3 years, and nowadays it's like they punish you for staying late. You stay 3 years, they punish you. You stay if you don't go out the year that you're supposed to go out in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? No, no, that's how I see it. Could the proof is in the pudding. I'm so happy for Lonzo though. Lonzo getting his swag, getting his confidence back. You already know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting how the rest of this season gonna come out to be. But like I
Mhm.
said, I like the college, so I'm more into the college mindset right now. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in that
You saw
college
it,
state of
like
prime.
yeah. You saw Alabama game, right? It just Gonzaga.
Oh yeah, they beat the brakes out of them.
Yeah.
Hey, I like they point guard. They point guard is nice though.
I told you. Yeah, I told
Hey, but you know
you.
what? But guess who? But guess who had him though? First though,
Who?
Avery Johnson.
Mm.
That was Avery Johnson. Dude, that coach inherited a lot of Avery Johnson players, man.
Yeah, but I was telling people about JD, that JD, that dude with that bushy, that
Yeah, he's not, and he's a McDonald's All American. So,
yeah.
you
I
know,
told people, I said, hey man, y'all gotta watch out, because this boy, he can play.
hmm
Like, that's why I said, no, he was kind of more like like a Vince Carter, but athletic Vince Carter, but a good shooter.
mm, yes, sir.
Hmm.
Okay, how many brands I got up here? Okay, that's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Oh, I gotta let one of these go. Which one I want to go though? I gotta keep this one because yeah, I can let this one go. I can let this one go. Oh, I'm gonna delete this one right here. Okay, now I could just do. Okay, okay. Let me get that. Got that in there. Okay, now let me do my. This is my. This is my college shit here. To my. Okay. Okay, now where is everything at here? Yeah, that was when Abachi. That was when Abachi was just a freshman. Now he's a senior now. All them players is gone because um oh boy he went to he got drafted by Chicago. Oh boy over there what's his name, man? I think he went to Miami, I think. And then I don't know what happened to old boy. Okay. hmm I wish they played my boy Frank Mason, man. I liked him when he was there. Frank Mason. hmm Ain't no games playing on national TV tonight. SY. I don't see nobody on my TV playing tonight. I see nothing but a bunch of college games. Last time Kansas won one was this one right here when they had Sharon Collins and they had Super Mario, Super Mario, Mario Chalmers. That's the last time they won one in 2008, 13 years ago. The last time they won one. And they had some squads since then, but they never. right, y'all. All right. It's been nice. It's been fun. We'll chop it with y'all later. Peace.